guys. I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, and we are live on this beautiful Spread Kindness Friday. Super excited you're hanging out with me, getting a little late start on the morning today. I apologize. Been had some things to do. Had some personal things to do. Had to take care of some personal stuff. So I apologize for my tardiness this morning, but I'm here. I'm ready. And I'm ready to have a great show, and I'm ready to hang out with y'all on this beautiful Spread Kindness Friday. What is up? It is June the 10th, and I don't know what you are planning on doing today, but what I hope that you're planning on doing today is enjoying this beautiful day, okay? We got a great show lined up for you today, so, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Everything's in full effect. I want to remind you guys, follow me on social media at Stephen D SKPL. Follow Miami Sports Music at Miami Sports Music and at MIA Sports Music. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the channel. All the links are in the description below if you need all of that. If you want to donate to the channel, help the channel grow, there's a few different ways you guys can do that. You can do that by hitting the YouTube Super Chat, which is the $ down at the bottom of the chat. You guys can hit that there. You guys can also do PayPal or Cash App. Cash App is $MSM Podcast Network. That's Cash App. PayPal is MSM Podcast Network. I want to remind you guys, if you guys donate in increments of $10, you will be entered to win the Sam Madison jersey giveaway. We will be giving that away on Friday of next week, but today is Spread Kindness Friday, so start, doing that, man. Start getting your entries in now so that you are all prepared, okay? So make sure y'all do that. Sign up today. Become a member. Donate to the channel. If you donate on Cash App or PayPal, I double your entries. If you donate $50 or more, I triple your entries, okay? All right. I just triple one time, not 15 million times. Okay. Just so you know. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor of the show, Tailgreeter. Tailgreeter is absolutely amazing. Go download the current app on your current Apple or Android device today. Make sure you all do that. It's good stuff. Want to remind you guys too that if you're interested in coming to a tailgate this year, an away game, make Baltimore your destination. Come hang out with me. Got a lot of stuff going on in Baltimore, the Baltimore Beatdown 2022. Make sure you guys come to that. It's going to be good stuff. Okay. All right. What is up? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I'm doing great. Just to kind of let y'all know, the show today for me, I wanted to be involved with y'all and talking about, Spread Kindness Friday and just, enjoying the show at its fullest potential. But one of the things that I wanted to do today was kind of talk about fans, perspectives with each other, and the in-person fighting, I guess, is a good way to put it. That's not how I want to put it, but the division within the fan base. We talk about that a lot, and I talk about that a lot. But I'll go on social media, and I'll just see fans ripping each other apart. And the reason that I brought it up today is because on Twitter or on social media, I saw this video of Justin Herbert throwing the ball. And Justin Herbert throws this ball, and it's all over social media now if you haven't looked. And he underthrows his receiver. And there's no ruckus. There's no there's no uproar within his fan base. Zach Wilson is another player. Zach Wilson has been having some bad practices for the Jets. And from what I see, this is my perception, I do see some infighting between Jets fans, but I just see a lot of majority of what I see on social media with the Jets fan, not all, majority, is, oh man, he's going to be fine. It's just practice. It's just the beginning of the year. And I'm wondering, is our fan base different? Is our fan base so jaded that or just split in general that any little thing that comes out is is put on a microscope and put on this pedestal? Because it's amazing to me the differences I see within our fan base compared to the other fan bases in the NFL. Now, I don't know what that means about Tua or what that means about our fan base or what I that's what I want to talk to you all about today. Because it's so weird. It's so weird. And I want to get to it and I want to hear from you. So, this morning is Spread Kindness Friday. Swear jars in full effect. 10-minute timeouts are in full effect. If you want to kick somebody off, that's in full effect. Even though it's Spread Kindness Friday. You donate $10 or more, you get entered into the beautiful giveaway that we have going on here of Sam Madison. So let's have some fun, shall we? All right, here we go. I'm going to put the link in the chat. I want to hear from you because I want to hear from you. I want to know what's going on. Shake Money says, Stephen D, the thing that I tried to point out to you the other day is people only look at the Miami Dolphins practices. They don't look at the other teams' practices to see that's the norm of the NFL. Look, I know it's Spread Kindness Friday, but we have some dumb fans. We have some fans who wanted to give Ryan Tannehill 10 years, but won't give Tua 3 years. Well, I see I pushed some buttons this morning. I see a few people have hopped on already. I see a few people have hopped on this morning. If you can turn on your cameras, talk to me this morning if you're able to. If not, I totally understand. All right, let me bring on my good friend, Eric Carrier. What's up, Eric?
What up, what up?
Good morning. Spread Kindness Friday to you.
Yeah, Spread Kindness Friday. All about the spread kindness. Listen,
right.
I posted it. I posted it in the Facebook chat. But I've said this for years, and I'm going to go against Spread Kindness. We may have the dumbest fan base in all of sports.
Okay.
In Dolphins fans.
Okay.
And hear me out. The problem is we, as a 30-plus-year-old, right, has never seen the true winning team, right? So we're so used to being mediocre, middle of the pack, bottom of the barrel many years, that when something good happens, you instantly look at the bad parts because that's what you're used to looking at, right? We're used to having a quarterback that can't throw the ball because we haven't had one since Marino. You look at running backs that can't shoot a gap or block for your quarterback to have time because we haven't had running backs since Ronnie Brown and Ricky Williams, right? So you get these year gaps in between that when something good happens, we don't know what to do. I mean, I look at the positive part. We get the same fans, and I just wrote this in the Facebook chat, but I know a lot of people are on YouTube, so I don't see it. The same fans that wanted to continue to give Ryan Tannehill 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Oh, he needs more time. He needs this help. He needs more help. He needs this. He's throwing to this. He doesn't have this. Are the same people that are ready to jump off the Tua train at year 2 and now going into year 3. The same people, because I've seen it and I have screenshots.
Eric over here keeping receipts, y'all, just so y'all know. I mean, I guess. So let me ask you: do you perceive other fan bases doing this?
No, I don't see it in living here in New England, right? So everybody knows I live just outside of Boston. I'm 25 minutes from Gillette Stadium. Okay, the shithole of the earth. Put that in a swear jar, right? I'll pay my way out. I don't care. The epitome of the bowels of the earth is Gillette Stadium. They could have Brian Hoyer start this entire season And in their minds, they're still winning the Super Bowl. Because no matter who is running that team, because they're so used to winning, that no matter who takes over the reins, we're winning the Super Bowl this year. And I see it. Mac Jones is not a top-tier quarterback.
He's not.
And I get arguments all the time. I got in an argument with a kid at work yesterday, construction workers, because I have a Dolphins hard hat, and these Patriots fans who also work at Gillette Stadium started running their mouths saying Tua is not even the second best Alabama quarterback in his division, never mind you know what I mean? And, talk to me when your quarterback can beat my quarterback was my response. But in their mind, they haven't even beat Miami in the last 2 years, but they're winning the Super Bowl this year.
I think that's the cockiness of Patriot fans, right? Like, that's what Patriot fans do.
The problem is all these other fan bases. Dude, should we settle for mediocrity? Absolutely not.
No.
Has Tua given us reasons to find the nearest bridge and swan dive? No. Right? The kid's on his rookie. He's got a top 5 receiver core right now with a great running back room. Let's just see how this season's out, right? We've given him all the tools. Then if it doesn't work, all right, then maybe we beat shit out of each other and we start figuring out who we can draft for next season.
Look,
but the kid's in year 3.
I don't disagree with you. I 100% agree, actually. I think that you bring up Flipside Fishing gave you a 10-minute timeout. You're gone for 10 minutes, Eric. You're gone for 10 minutes.
How much is it to boot him off the stream completely? Ban him.
For a day or a week or 2 months? Or
what's my price options?
You got $50 for the day. You got $200 for the week. You got $1,000 for 2 months. And you got $10,000 for life.
Yeah, stupid. Good. Take my $50 donation from last week and prorate it to today.
No, you can't. No, that's not how it works. No prior donations can be counted towards this. So I gotta put you on for 10 minutes. It's
no, you're not. No, you're not. Hold on. Let me get to YouTube. Where's my super chat? Hold on. Spread Kindness Friday. Yup.
I never did say that if somebody did a $10 donation, could they come back in? I never did talk about that. I got to put you on. It's 9:56. I got to put you in the back for at least 10 minutes. Because I at least got to do it for Flipside. He paid the $10. You can't boot from the chat. You're already breaking your own rules, Steven. That's right. I got you. Flipside can't be done from the chat. But if he can't come on. Eric. He paid the $50 donation. I can't ban Flipside from the chat, but I can ban him from the panel for the day. So, but Flipside never comes on the panel. So I feel like you paid that $50. I appreciate that, but I feel bad now. All right, I'll bring you on it's 9:56. I'll bring you on at 06. All right, so I'll bring you back on at 06. Let me bring on Epps. What's up, Epps?
Steven, I'm not here for Dolphins debate or anything. I hope you get a big donation. Maybe somebody will ban me for a year. Maybe you'll get 10 racks. I just wanted to come on because it's Spread Kindness Friday, and I wanted to actually talk to you because you know what, Steven, this show and you personally, hold on. You personally and this show has been such a good thing for my life. And
I appreciate
and I want you to know that you have made a difference in my life. And I've thought about things of there's been a few times this week that I wanted to curse and yell at somebody, and I thought twice about it. And a lot of that has to do with this show and you and this. I mean, it's making me be a better person. And I just want you to know that even far away, you're making a difference in people, Steven. And all the time it takes. All the time it takes for you to do this. I know it's a lot of stuff, and I know I rub a lot of people the wrong way, and I don't mean to do that. But I just want you to know, Steven, that you're a good guy, man, and this show means a lot to me, and you mean a lot to me too, brother. That's all. That's all I want to say, man. That's it. I'm out of here. And you have a great show, and I can't wait to listen, man. I just want you to know that, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right. Eric says the rules should be all love, fellas. I'll take my 10-minute timeout. Now, that's not the rules, but maybe we could adjust the rules moving forward. Should we, that if you get a 10-minute timeout for $10 and somebody pays $50 for their, whoever they want to ban for the rest of the day, should that person be allowed to come back on for that particular 10-minute timeout? Can you pay $50 to get back out of the 10-minute timeout? I want to hear from you in the chat. Let me know. What do y'all think? All right. Let me bring on the next person in here. Let me bring on Pamela. What's up, Pamela?
Hello.
How are you?
My ceiling. You see that, right?
I do see your ceiling. I see it. I see the green, the white, the gray.
Yeah. Well, there's some paint choices going on here, so yeah. But I'll tell you what's up. What's up is, how happy are we? We are not the Browns.
That's true. That's true. I'm not mad at you.
You want to look
at
you want to look at the positive side? You want to show positivity, kindness, and love? We are not the Browns.
Flipside Fishing said he did buy himself back in. All right, since Flipside did the $10 donation to get Eric off for 10 minutes, but he says he bought himself back in, I'm going to put Eric back into the stream. What's up, Eric? You're back in.
Hey, Eric.
Now, just so you know how the rules work, a $50 ban only bans you from the panel for the day. It does not ban you from the chat.
You asked me for $50, I'll give you $50 any day of the week. You know that.
I need $1 million, Eric. I need $1 million, Eric. Million.
Andy was driving down the road giving you $50, Steven. I
know, that's love. That's nothing but love.
That's called 50 on the fly.
Level 2 Noob says, I think you should be able to buy yourself back in, but it has to be at least double the initial 10. That's fair.
Well, that's good. That's fine. I'm good for 2 more bands then.
No, if somebody donates 50, does that exclude them from the $10?
No. So now if it's double, no. Listen, if you get a timeout for $10, you buy in for 20 to get back on. Someone to kick you back off needs to be 40.
Well, see, that's too much to think about. I need to think about all that.
No, it is what it is. You want to double the person to get back on, then you better double it to get me off again. Listen. You see how much Celtics tickets are going for tonight? I can afford $50.
Are you going to the game? Are you going to the game?
Possibly.
I
have tickets waiting for me if I want them.
Boo.
I just wanted to tell Eric that he didn't need to tell us where he was from. It is written all over him. But
it's that accent. Everything's wicked. Everything's wicked.
Wicked smart.
I don't have an accent at all. Everybody else in the world has accents but me.
Eric, you're wicked smart, bro. My guy's wicked smart. He's wicked
smart. Shut up, guy.
Thanks, Eric, for repping in probably one of the toughest places to rep.
And he's repping hard too.
Repping
all day,
hard.
Every day.
Yeah.
When you get out of your car, do you get crap for just being a Dolphins fan up there?
No. Everybody knows I wear Dolphins. I got a Dolphin sticker on the back of my car and a Dolphins flag outside my house. Everybody knows. We have a large contingent up here, don't forget. It's not just me and Dave.
Dave Fazina, shout out to my guy Dave.
Dave's coming with me week 1. We just rented a house week 1. Hollywood Beach.
So that means I have a place to stay, right?
Yeah, there's a parking spot. You can sleep in your car in the driveway.
See, that's real love right there.
Do you know Dan Tora, Eric?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I know of him. I don't know him personally, but I know of him. We've talked in the past. He's from I think he's from actually Rhode Island.
Well, okay.
All right, let me bring on some other people in the back room here. I got Alexander Diaz. What's up, Alex?
What's up, guys? Pamela,
Hello.
How you doing, Pamela?
I'm okay. Alex, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in here tough.
Eric, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
What's up, Alex? How are you, bro?
Good, man. Steven, I hope you're having a great day yourself, man. Hope the family's being safe, staying safe and everything.
I am definitely. I appreciate that, man. I'm definitely there, man. Same to you. All right. So I didn't give Pamela a chance to talk, so I at least want to let me bring on Shake Money and David. Let me bring on Shake Money and David first. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, y'all?
Good morning.
Hey, Shake.
Another
Shake
beautiful
Money,
day
what's
in
up, man?
Zamunda, Shake Money. I love it. I love it.
Shake,
All right.
chomp, man.
Let Pamela go first. Pamela, so my question is the fans' perception of the team. And that was the original topic for today. So what do you think about this? What do you think about the fans? And because there's a couple of videos out right now of Zach Wilson of the Jets, Justin Herbert from the Chargers having bad practices, and I don't see their fan bases up in arms.
Right. I think our fan base is extremely critical. I would like to see people not be so one-sided, like a hate of Tua or Tua is the next coming. There's something in between. And I noticed Level 2 Noob had said there's Tua fans and Dolphin fans, and that's not true. That's not true. There is a level in between. I'm a Dolphin fan that supports Tua. And I think that there's a lot of people that are like that. But if you mention liking Tua or expecting him to do well, it's always you're a Tua-neer. Or, if you critique him, you're a Tua hater. And there's something in between. And I do think that there's people that are only Tua fans and, Tua haters. I think that those people exist, but I don't think they're the majority.
Level 2 Noob, I don't think Pamela took that you were being serious, but I think it was a good example of the point she was trying to make.
Exactly.
We weren't calling you out, Level 2 Noob, or she wasn't.
No, I'm just pointing out that I know that there are people like that.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think, well, obviously that couldn't describe him because it's two different sides. So unless he's schizophrenic or something, he's not both of those. But
so it's fair to say there's Dolphins fans and then there's Tua fans, right?
I think it's fair to say that. I think it's true, but I also think there's Tua haters, and then there's people in the middle of the road.
Here's where let me just argue with you for a second, because here's my pushback to you, Pamela.
Okay.
My pushback to you is we were dealing with this with Tannehill. It's not like this is new. We dealt with this with Tannehill for 7 years.
Yeah, and I like Eric's point too earlier about being a young man and never having seen the Dolphins be anything other than mediocre. Although I do argue with the point that we've been mediocre the past couple of years, because I think a winning record is better than mediocre. Is it all we want? Of course not. Do I want to see better than that? Of course I do. But
Pete says if you're a Tua fan, you a Dolphin fan no matter what.
Well, I agree with that.
I think it should be the opposite. Listen, it goes. I know we don't talk politics, right? But it goes the same thing as someone that loves this country, right? Shouldn't want to see the president fail, because the president fails, the country fails, right? In the same sense.
Exactly.
I'm a Republican, right? But I don't want to see Biden fail, because then America fails, right? Correct. I'm a Dolphins fan. Obviously, we want to see the quarterback succeed, because if he doesn't succeed, we don't succeed, right?
Great analogy.
It's the same sense. As a Dolphins fan, we can't change who the quarterback is right now, right? So why not put our effort into rooting for who is the quarterback that game? If it's Tua, guess what? I'll wear a Tua jersey. I bought a goddamn Rosen jersey. Okay, I will send you a picture of it later.
That is unreal. That's support, Eric.
I
That's
will
real
support whoever QB1 is on this team will have my support because I am a Dolphins fan first. I am a
All right.
player fan second.
So
Can I
agree.
bring up 2 points real quick?
yeah. Just real
Cap
quick.
Cap is actually he's not acting on this.
Cap says I'm a reality fan, and the reality is Tua's ranked 27 out of 32 starting quarterbacks. Don't shoot the messenger, but let's not F ourselves again either. So
All right.
quick,
So in reality, where was our wide receiver core ranked last year? Where was our line ranked last year that contributes to quarterback ranking?
Exactly. That's what
And you
everybody
have
tends
to
to
take
forget.
in the drop.
Where was Isaiah
pass
Ford
stat.
ranked? Where was Mac Hollins ranked? Where was Lynn Bowden ranked? Because put their rankings up there too to show where our 27th ranked quarterback was throwing to.
And the drop passes. Take the stat from the drop passes.
Number 1 drop pass team in the NFL. There's your rank.
There you go.
So you want to keep bringing up stats from last year. That doesn't matter because he's throwing to 2 wide receivers and 1 tight end that was there last year out of the 8 that are in the room now. I don't give a. I almost swore again.
Let's also remember this, guys.
Prorated. I don't give a damn what last year's stats are. I'm looking at the line this year. I'm looking at the running back room this year, and I'm looking at the wide receiver core that was just named top 3 wide receiver core in the NFL. Guess what? Tua sucks this year. All right, I'll jump on maybe we need to look somewhere else in the off season. But the season has started, so I am a Tua fan, a Dolphins fan until the day that he is no longer our quarterback.
100% agree.
Here's another thing where people need to also look out for. And I'm going to piggyback on what Eric said. Eric, you're absolutely right. People tend to forget about that. But also here's the thing, and I want you to look at this first. Here's some stats for you. Do you know that he's played more games with Jakeem Grant than Devontae Parker, and Jakeem Grant's not even on the team no more? And that's the crazy part. Mac Hollins was his number 1 receiver in his first year. Okay? The O-line went young last year and was giving up sacks left and right. Jacoby Brissett was running for his life as well. But yeah, no, that's Pete's favorite. That's Pete's boy, Jacoby Brissett. Obviously everybody sits there and says, "Oh, Jacoby Brissett was a better quarterback than Tua was." I'm sorry, it's not true. It's definitely not true. And Steven played this video for everybody last week, and of course people overlooked that video that a couple weeks ago when he played this, Tua made what made better for what he was given. Okay? It could have been a lot worse than what it was, but Tua actually made it work and got them on that 5-game winning streak, on that 6-game winning streak, whatever. So don't just sit there and say, "Oh, the defense was the one that gave that winning streak." I'm sorry, it's a team game. Tua helped with that winning streak as much as the defense did. So everybody that's going to sit there and says, "Oh, we're gonna crash and burn with Tua," you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong.
Let's hold on. Let's Shake Money go, then David. Shake Money, then David.
All right, the thing I wanted to bring up with practices this morning is like you have 8 flavors of Italian ices, right? And you say lemon is my favorite flavor. Okay, how many have you ever tried? No, I just tried the lemon. So how would you know if the others are your favorite if you only tried one flavor? And I bring that to say that, like I said, Dolphin fans only watch Dolphin practices, and they don't look at the other team's practices to see if they're struggling or not. You can't say that one team's practice is bad if you have nothing to compare it to. Like you just said right now, Justin Herbert was struggling. Russell Wilson's probably struggling. You know what I mean? If practices in the beginning, that's what you do is struggle in the beginning. So I'm trying to say is that's the norm, and especially if you're trying new offenses, is that you're going to be struggling. It doesn't define doesn't define the team, if that makes any sense.
And isn't that what practice
Eric,
is
you're
about?
right. Yeah.
Practice is about that. getting that worked
exactly.
out.
And Pam, Deshaun Watson is having a bad practice, but is he a bad quarterback because because he's having a bad practice? Hell no. No, he's not.
All right. Go ahead, David. And then I got Pete in the back room after David.
I think a lot of people are delusional when it comes to Dolphins. I just think I agree with Eric. I agree with Alexander. I agree with Pamela. A lot of people are part-time football fans, and they only watch the Dolphins. They don't watch anything else. I'm talking about in general, the NFL. All they care about is either proving somebody wrong or you know what I'm saying? They just want to prove somebody. They want to be proven right, so they say things. And a lot of people also say stuff for shock value. So they say things and they don't mean it. They just say things because that's what they want. That's what they want. They want people to be talking about it. They want this. And Tua's the type person that he's not going to combat it. He's not going to say anything. The first time was the other day. He's not a person that goes out and say these things. So it makes him an easy target. See, Deshaun Watson might come and say something to you. You know, some other quarterback might say something to you. But Tua's not.
All right,
and that's my opinion. And by the way, I turned 47 today. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, David. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
All right,
Thank
real
you.
quick, let me just say Cap for Life. Apparently, Tannehill didn't have anyone to throw to either, but still kicked our butt 35-3 and eliminated Tua.
No, that's not true.
Let's not do
that's
this.
Not, hey, Cap, Tannehill did not kick our butt. Javonte Freeman kicked our butt. Okay.
Good morning, delusional guys.
Oh, and ladies,
and ladies. The person was you, Pete. I'm just saying.
Hey,
you know what? I always say this. No matter what, the good takes are always taken good by me. I love it because you're talking good on my team, whether I believe it or not. It doesn't matter. But here's the thing. I want to run through a timetable because us Tua doubters, because we're not Tua haters, we're just Tua doubters. That's what I call me. And let's run through the timetable because we're going to find out if he is really the most hated player or is he really the most praised player or what's going on with Tua. Because coming out of college, he was a consensus #1 pick with no hip, right? Everybody loves him. So who was hating on him at that time? There was only one channel hating on him, and I won't say hating on him. It was just doubting his talents. Shout out to TD Finstock and a handful of guys in the chat that really didn't want to believe in it, right? Right, Stephen?
I was on that bandwagon too. I didn't
exactly,
want him either.
Pam. So this is the most praised player.
I
a
didn't
lot
want
of
him
people
either,
love him.
honestly,
It was hard to say no to Tua based on his stats, right? He comes into the NFL. Wait. He comes into the NFL. He doesn't perform very well, and now people are skeptical. What is wrong with that now? That's what I want to know. How is that considered hating?
Pete, I think you're wrong on that he didn't perform well. I thought he performed very well in his first year. For what he had, I thought he performed actually admirable good.
Alex, it's only Dolphins fans saying this.
And just for context of the reason that I brought this up today wasn't to have the Tua conversation, although I knew that's where it would probably lead. But I brought it up because for the last 2 days, I've seen Justin Herbert and I have seen Jack Wilson and Deshaun Watson be on social media, the videos of practices with some really bad plays or some plays that could be like, oh my God, he underthrew stuff that we have been got, what was it, 12 million hits for that underthrow?
Yeah, but you see, Stephen, this is the thing, Stephen. You're questioning yourself why. I know, Alex, but you're questioning yourself and asking yourself, why aren't these quarterbacks getting the same attention like Tua? That's what you're saying?
Stephen, you could have an overreaction Monday.
I'd like to address that.
Pete, to answer your question, I'll say yes, that is part of my question. But the other question has to do with the fan base. Why don't other teams' fan bases tear each other apart the way we seem to when stuff like that comes out?
Because the Jet fans know that they're not going to do good this year, and they accepted that, and that's the whole thing. New York fans are New York fans like myself are realistic, and that's the whole thing. We accept that our teams are bad, and that's the whole thing. So they accepted that the Jets are bad.
So I'd like to address what
Go ahead, Pamela.
Pete
Go ahead,
said.
Pamela. Yeah.
So Pete was saying that it's only Dolphin fans, that are believing in Tua. It's only Dolphin fans. But I will tell you, I was on a space yesterday and it had a multitude of Washington fans. And we were doing a comparison about, could we do a repeat of the Super Bowl, the Dolphins in Washington, which is, kind
Fantasy
of
talk. It sounds like
right.
fantasy talk.
It is, but we were talking with Washington fans, and there were a multitude of Washington fans that had a breakdown on Tua, talking about his stats. And I wish for the life of me I could remember what this one stat was, but they saw Tua in an extremely positive light. They saw him as not having an opportunity. And so there was a young guy, he's a student at Michigan State, and he has a way of looking at quarterbacks with their stats, and it's called a different kind of stat, but he placed Tua as 6th in quarterbacks prospects for this season. And it was a great breakdown of stats. And I wish I could remember, but it was pretty amazing. And so, no, it's not just Dolphin fans who see Tua as a prospect that can be successful.
I'll let everybody. Happy birthday, David.
Thank you, Pete.
Great 47.
Yeah.
You know what Shula?
I saw Marino beat. I saw Marino beat the undefeated Chicago Bears.
All right. Let Rashad and Batman, welcome to the panel, gentlemen. What's up?
Nothing much. Just got in here listening to
Batman.
Everyone's takes.
Is anybody going to respond to Pam?
Good morning, everybody. I shouted you out yesterday, David. Good morning, David.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
happy
David.
birthday.
I have to get to work,
Happy
guys.
birthday.
I'll talk to you guys later.
you.
Happy birthday,
See you
David.
later, Alexander.
Thank you.
Later, guys.
Stephen, thank you for inviting me to the breakfast table today. Appreciate it. I want to say, everybody, spread kindness, show love to each other, do something kind for somebody today.
Yep.
And let's keep the conversation going.
I don't necessarily have a response for Pamela. I think Pamela has an interesting perspective and argument on this standpoint, because I do think that there are fans outside of the fan base, like NFL fans or people that watch football, and there are some that see that as Tua's a good, I wouldn't say the word prospect, but I would say he's a good young player who has a lot of potential.
The thing is about Pamela's take, what I want to rebuttal is on, not only was it a Washington fan base, right, that she's talking to, is just one person.
No, it wasn't. I said several.
Wait. You
one
said it was
person.
You said it was that one person giving you these stats.
There was a couple Washington fans. There was a couple of Washington fans.
No, you said it was a Washington panel and it was multiple people.
No.
But then you pointed out
panel with Washington fans.
That's
a couple Washington fans.
There was a couple Washington fans. But the stat person, it was one person giving you this stat, correct, Pam?
Yes, but he's a
this is what I'm talking about.
Who is
but hear me out, Pam, please. I know what you said. The thing about this is that one guy that gave you stats, he's a Washington fan. He doesn't watch the Dolphins very much. Yes, that's what it is. Because if you start going around and start telling everybody Tua's a great quarterback, you're not going to be, well respected in the NFL world, because what do you have to show? Stats?
I want you to hear me.
Stats are misleading. Stats are misleading.
Let Pamela rebuttal back.
He was not a Washington fan. A Washington fan was telling me about this college kid who had done a total analog kind of thing, like put all these things into a computer. Like he is coming up with a new way to analyze quarterbacks and rank them. This was not a Washington fan. A Washington fan told me about this guy who is doing this new stat. And this
We got to
stats
get this
are
guy up
based
here.
on
I
facts.
want to find this guy.
We got to get this guy. We got to get this guy up
I
here in
need
the
you
morning.
to do some more research and find out who that was because
I
that's
will.
what I wanna know.
He's developing his own version.
I
want to
eat that guy for breakfast.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so.
Hey, let me ask you this:
You have some
if you don't
stuff,
believe,
Pete, boy, I tell you.
Pete, if you don't believe anything, why is Tua considered by the NFL the number 4 dark horse for MVP? If he's a garbage like you say he is.
Because a lot of the things that we've seen based on last 2 seasons on Tua is he's holding the team back in major areas. That's what I see. You're not
How is
change
that
it.
an MVP dark horse though? How is that an MVP dark horse?
Major
Oh my
area.
God, they're buying. Look,
Pete, you have been
Yeah.
somebody on record that has said Vegas doesn't lie. Oh, Aldo paid for you, Pete. 10-minute timeout, Pete. I'm sorry.
hold on. I could pay back. I could pay back and stay up here, right?
Yep, you got to double. You got to double whatever Aldo had.
All right, so Daldo, you want to go to war with me, baby? I'm staying up here. You're gonna hear it all day.
I gotta put you out until you double it. In the meantime, what's up, Vonjo?
Good
What
morning.
up, Vonjo?
Good morning, panel.
Vonjo,
Good morning.
you look sick, Vonjo. Don't look sick.
Slightly annoyed.
Vonjo's had
You
enough
need to go
to
work out and relieve some stress.
No, I'm good. But I really came on here to say apologize to Batman about last night. I got a little out of character, a little annoyed. I want to apologize to Batman and GOT, right? About
By the
my
way,
comments that I made during the show yesterday. So Batman, I still
10:24.
apologize for that.
It's all love, Vonjo. It's all love, man.
Pete,
That's
come
why I was
back at
backing you up.
10:34.
It's all love, Vonjo. I was
Yeah,
backing
because
you
it
up.
was just like
It's all love.
I didn't see the other guy's comment. So when GOT made the comment, it sounded like he was just generalizing, and it was not all towards him. It was also towards somebody already doubted my fanhood.
Thank you, Pete.
Because I didn't say, Tua's gonna be the greatest and the best thing since sliced bread, and my fanhood was doubted, and I'm like, listen, whoa. When it comes to my Dolphins, I have literally thrown blows and bled and sweat and cried over my fins. So this aqua and orange, I bleed it. You feel me? So I get when somebody question my fanhood, like, no, whoa.
So time out. All right, you're on another show. What happened? If you're gonna you got to put it in perspective, because I have no idea what happened.
So I was to put it in perspective, I was listening to the show while I was at work. So I wasn't in the chat. You were listening
to the one of the #1 evening shows, the Miami Sports Fanatic Show, is what you're
Thank
doing.
you, Steven. Appreciate it,
sure.
Steven.
Hey,
yes, sir.
My guy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vonjo.
For sure. So I support. I want to listen. I always said, listen, if you have Dolphin content, I'm here for you all day, right? Because again, this orange and aqua, listen, I bleed it. You feel me? So I sat there and I was listening to the show while trying to do work at the same time. So apparently there was a comment made by somebody. I'm guessing Batman, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, that he's a troll, but he's not a Dolphin fan.
Somebody said that in the comments. I don't know who he is.
Okay. So and I think GOT made a comment about, and he's not here to really say what he really said. So I don't want to put words in his mouth. But it was something about doubting a fanhood and he said something along the lines that if you don't want to support Tua, you're not a true fan. And I'm like, whoa. I had a problem with that because right now we're in the off season. And for me, as a fan, again, I put my logo against any name on the team. You can tell.
So
listen, if you told me those are
Von 954 says we got to stop telling people who are real fans and who aren't. Some people make me wonder why they root for a team if they have no hope, but that's their right to do so if they choose.
Right.
Agree.
That's
Right.
facts. Yes. But this is my listen. I want everybody to understand my mindset, right? And again, it's not I have hate for Tua. It's not that I don't listen. I love once you're on that 52-man roster and you step on that field between those hash marks, it's go time. You have my full support. And at the end of the day, I'm also about my logo. So if you could tell me today we could replace Waddle for a better receiver. Yo, trade him. That's literally how my fanhood rolls. I will replace any person on this team to upgrade it. As long as it's an upgrade.
Especially Michael Dieter.
Just got a
for sure.
Just got a $20 donation from Shake Money. PayPal, and he says my act of kindness today will be to give my tickets to David for the giveaway.
That is awesome.
Happy birthday, Fins.
Thank you. Thank you, Shake Money.
That is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Shake Money is an awesome guy. So that's really
Steven.
I'm here and apologize for that. So
you got two slots actually because it was on PayPal. It's 4 because it's double. So you got 4 slots into the awesome Sam Madison autographed jersey giveaway.
Can I give 2? If I have 4, can I give 2 slots away to somebody?
You sure can.
Can I give it to since he got me the other day? I want to give it to level 2 noob.
Level 2 noob's gonna give it away. He's not gonna accept it.
Well, he can give it away. I think he's a cool guy. I like him. His tweets are pretty good.
His tweets are the best tweets.
I love the spread kindness today. This is awesome.
I love it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Spread
that's
kindness
awesome.
Friday in full effect, y'all. I like it.
Yeah, man. But it's and the thing is, everybody think I want to replace. But at the end of the day, if you ask me personally, I think Jackson is an upgrade. So if I could do it today, I would. Because in my opinion, you don't have to wait. You don't have to give somebody a 3rd year. You don't have to. We could choose to.
You should.
You can want to.
It's like I said. Look, Steven was on the It was on the Twitter Spaces yesterday, and I said it like this: we could all have you could have a difference of opinion. Like, I'm tired of the gatekeeping. I'm tired of people, setting a line and this is where you got to be, or if not, you get canceled. I'm tired of that, and I want everybody to just come together. We're a fan base. We root for the same team. We root for the same logo. Well, we root for different logos because some of us like the old logo, some of us like the newer ones, but we root for the same team. And at the end of the day, you can have a difference of opinion, and you could have a civil conversation without people trying to measure sticks and say, "Oh, my fandom is bigger because I've been a fan since 1925." I could care less. I can care less. We're all fans, and you just have love for the team.
Exactly, Batman. Exactly.
You know what I mean? We're all human beings at the end of the day.
And to piggyback off of that, I want to say, and I've said this before, that I actually have a lot of awe for the younger fans because y'all have not seen what I have seen.
We've been fans since they were horrible.
Exactly. So
it's
to
nothing
me,
but love.
that fandom is really strong. If you've only been a fan for the last 20 years or less, man, you're a true blue fan because it's been rough roads.
I've been 19 years. It's been
Lugo
a very rough road.
Does that give some fans limitation and they go against with your
agenda? I've been a fan since I was 7, 8.
Gosh, I don't understand fully.
40,
I feel like
40 years.
I feel like if you're under the age of 40 or let's say under the age of 35, I feel like you've seen. No, I feel like under the age of
the reason
35
I say that is
let me finish my statement. I feel like if you're under the age of 35 as a Dolphins fan, for the most part, all your memory is bad. Is losing.
That's me.
100%.
That's me right there.
I'm 38, right? Because the reason why I made that face is because I'm 38, and I felt like at my age, people that are around my age, like that 37, 38 and older, you got a cusp of winning, right? We got the tail end of us winning, and then it was just
And all you have
Life says they trying to cancel Von Joe, not on my watch, bro.
Oh my! No, and it's true, Batman. It's so true. And what you have is legend. Most fans are legend. We know of the legend. I saw it all happen in real time from the beginning. But yeah,
Oh,
I
stop,
have
Pamela.
mad
You're
respect.
21. Stop it.
Yes, that's right. I am, and that's
Philip,
right.
Philippo says I'm 34, and yeah, Ricky is my highlight. 100%.
Exactly.
Ricky is my
That's my
highlight.
point.
And by the
He's
way,
the
there
reason
was drama
I'm a
with
fan.
that. It was. I love. I absolutely. Drew Batron, get up here, Drew Batron. I see you.
Hey,
Hey,
It's the thing is we've had a series of again. People say we never won the off season, and this is why I keep saying, yo, y'all have very selective memory. We've been excited during the off season. I'm like, let's not play ourselves.
I
We
think
made big
Von
signings
Joe.
and been real excited.
I think we've won like 4 out of the last 10 off seasons, right?
I'm talking about
4,
thank you, Cap.
like
we've made
7.
moves during the off season.
I feel like it's probably
this
been
is
more,
what the
but
Dolphins have been
I think 4
notorious
is
for.
fair.
Because again, Ricky was an off-season win for us. We thought Ricky, man, we're like, hey,
We won the off-season Super Bowl that year.
I think Ricky was one of the first times when we said
won the
Epsom picks.
off-season Super Bowl this year.
I think
But
Ricky was the start of the Epsom pick movement.
I think
We're like,
we
man,
can
Epsom
all.
picks got Ricky Williams, yay! And we're just like, season comes, we're like, oh my gosh, kill me.
Well, and I think we can all agree on a few things. We can all agree that we want to see the Dolphins go to a Super Bowl and win it. We can all agree there.
Let me tell y'all, Spread Kindness Friday has been pretty legit. 5954 just sent $20 on Cash App, which means he gets double the donations, and he says, I want 2 tickets for me and 2 tickets for my main man, Von Joe.
Hey,
Aw.
Nice.
Nice.
Von on Von. That's awesome.
In the house.
Nothing for your auntie,
Von's on the
Vaughn.
house.
I mean, come on.
Look, y'all. First of all, I do want to say thank you for the donations. They help tremendously. I'm glad everybody has an opportunity to win something out of it. But I'm telling you, I think this new chat thing with 10-minute timeouts and kick it has been more fun and has been a very positive thing the first couple of days. It
has been.
It has not been used in a bad way.
I got the crown for first time being kicked off. I got that crown.
Some people were trying to call me out on social media, talking about Steven's talking about spread kindness, but he wants people to get kicked off his platform. I'm like, come on, y'all.
But the thing is,
We spread chaos here.
Hey, Steven, there's a comment in the comment section that I'd like to comment on.
Go ahead.
So,
who is it?
Carrie, it's Carrie. I guess that's how you say it. Khary. So, yeah. So he says, we've been mediocre all this time and we should be pissed.
Yep.
So I understand that, but you really can't allow something that is your passion or however you see your football fandom just to make you angry all the time, because I understand it. When I watch the games and I see some of the stuff, man, I come away mad and exhausted. So I understand that. But if this is going to be something that you do for enjoyment, like it's a pastime and it's something that you love, then you need to find some positives. And even if it is, disagreeing with other fans, even if you do, you can always just say, you know what, I totally disagree. I hate, and I'm not pointing you out, Carrie, as doing this. I'm just saying that I hate when people say you're dumb, you're not a fan, what a stupid take. No, it's an opinion, and let's show respect. We're all Dolphin fans. We all, just like Eric said, we want to see Tua succeed, even if you believe he can't. You want to.
Now, Eric also said, like, I don't want to, and I'm not trying to throw Eric under the bus. I don't think that I am. I'm just repeating back what he said. He also said Dolphins have some dumb fans. Now, I don't personally like that statement, but I understand where he's coming from. But the reason I brought that up, Pamela, is you were saying one thing about his statement, and I just want to say, look at his whole statement as a whole.
I agree with you on that, Stephen. Yeah,
like to touch on what Pamela's saying. It's like, yeah, he had a really good opinion as far as like how to treat this team, right? You root for whoever's in front for you at the helm. Whoever is running the ship. He had the perfect analogy with the whole president situation. He had perfect analogy. You don't want to root for him because
you're
you're rooting against yourself. And then, but at the same time, like you said, Steven, you know, listen, Pete has some of the worst takes in YouTube history.
The worst takes.
But we don't come out here. We don't come out here.
Takes. I love Pete,
we don't come out here though, and we call Pete, like, I don't call Pete names. I don't call him things like that. That's his opinion. He's entitled to that, you know?
You're 100% right.
I call Pete names.
All right, so Drew Batron, and who's King Tua? Who's King Tua?
King Tua.
King Tua, not
King Tua shall not be.
This is Kyrie P. This is Kyrie P. Listen, hey, what's going on, Stephen D? What's up, panel? Spread kindness to everyone this morning.
What's going
What's
on?
Friday, my brother? How are you?
Hey, great. Hey, I don't want my comment to be misconstrued, which is why I joined in. My comment about the mediocrity over time, I haven't called anybody any names, and that's not part of my practice. I don't call anybody.
And by the way, Pamela
names.
didn't say that. Pamela pointed out, "Hey, I'm not saying you said this, Carrie.
Right.
I'm just like she said that."
But I just want to clarify. That. But my bigger point is to say, but honestly, guys, being upset, being angry, being fed up, these are corrective energies, right? If we want our team to be better in the future, we've got to be objective enough to call out what we perceive as a mistake. Notice I use the word perceive because we could be wrong, right? We may have the wrong take on what it takes to fix a team, right? But when a team is consistently not performing, you've got to, you know, you can't just afford to just rally behind the status quo and the way things have been done. That is insanity.
Well, it's the definition. It's the definition of insanity, right? And I have said on my channel for months now, guys, you cannot be mad at fans who are pissed off at this team. It's a real feeling.
And I understand it. I'm right there too. But I also want to know, how much control over what happens do you think we have? I think we have very little, if any.
I disagree with you, Pamela. We've got 90,000 fans plus extras who don't go to the game. We have the potential to produce popular pressure.
Yeah. My question will be this then. My question will be, did you have the same energy with Tannehill or with all the rest of the court? All the rest of the quarterbacks.
100%. Because I've got the receipts. I'll show you the receipts any day. I was the leader
not
of the
just you in general.
Not just you in general.
Not just you in general. I'm just talking about
After
everybody.
2 years, were you the leader?
After 2 years?
Yes,
exactly.
I was.
No,
I was, Rashad. I'll show you the proof in 10 minutes.
Hey, hold up. Let me bring out my boy real quick. Ennis, what's up, Ennis? Welcome, fam. What's up, my guy?
Hey, Ennis. I gotta give you pushback on that, because everybody keep bringing up the Tannehill. Here's the thing: you don't have to keep repeating the same mistake, right? You do know.
I didn't hear that. What was that?
You don't have to keep repeating the same mistake, my guy. Like, if you feel like it's a mistake, you could get off it earlier this time.
No, of course you can, but I'm saying though, but everybody wants to prove everybody this, everybody that. Did you do this? Do you that? It goes both ways, and you got to prove, right?
No, but the thing is, it's like, okay, if I gave Tannehill 7 years,
because
I have to give Tua 7 years.
I'm not saying to give. I'm not saying to give Tua 7 years either.
Mistake. But people keep using that as an argument, but you can easily say, "Yo, I've learned from my mistake. I'm not."
No, but you can use that.
The thing about it is like this. This is the thing.
In life.
I said this yesterday. Everybody suffering from PTS, post Tannehill stress, and at the end of the day, we all want to blame Tua. We're all scared to give Tua anything more than 3 years because of Tannehill, and that's not Tua's fault. That's not
It's much deeper than Tannehill. The Rock goes back to Jay Fiedler. The Rock goes back to Jay Fiedler.
Vonjo, I bring up Tannehill because of what Tannehill turned into in Tennessee. That's the only reason I bring it up.
We're seeing what we're seeing from Tua in year 2. We didn't even see from Tannehill in year 6.
I
100% true.
That's true.
Now hold up. Hold up real quick. Let me let Ennis go. Ennis, take yourself off mute, man. What's up?
What up, Ennis? What's going on, Ennis?
Hey, Ennis.
You said hold on. You said hold on. All right.
Oh, okay.
Well,
hey, anyway, Ennis.
Drew Batron, you were on here a little bit ago, and he dropped off again. What's up with Drew? All right, I've at it. I'm sorry. I was trying to let Ennis get in here and the people that hadn't talked yet.
What's up, Ennis? Good morning, Ennis.
Okay.
Ennis is in the middle of something. So he
By
said
the
he'll be
way,
on in-
Steven, you gotta get this guy, man, that comes on the Finn's tailgate, and he got Jubatron beat, man, when it comes to conspiracy theories. And
do you mean Roach? You mean Roach?
No, not Roach. I know Roach. No, it's a guy that he's been going on Finn's tailgate lately. This man threw his conspiracy theory. You know, like for example, you know where the Super Bowl is gonna be this year?
Yeah, we talked
Arizona,
Phoenix.
right?
Phoenix, yeah, Arizona.
And Tua won a championship in Arizona. And he got all these conspiracies. Maybe a rematch against a 50-year anniversary, maybe playing Washington, like things like that.
Oh,
Man,
they
this guy throws
booed
some
me
crazy
out
stuff.
of here for that take. Come on, they booed me out. I was with you. Yes.
All right, Ennis, what's up, Ennis? How are you?
The biggest
hold
fault
up,
I take, Batman. Hold on. The biggest fault.
Hold up. I gotta put you on mute for a sec, Vonjo. Hold up, Ennis. What's up, Ennis?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
What's up, Ennis?
Good morning.
What's going on, Ennis?
I didn't come to argue with nobody's opinion. I just wanted to speak on my sister Pam's take. Like the veterans, the reason why we say that because we've been mad for years, and it has gotten us nothing. This is what we understand that you can have a feeling of disappointment and mad because we're not getting the goal that we want our team to reach. But when we're mad to the point where we want to put up and fight and disrespect each other, the organization don't care that we at each other like, oh, let me go fix this because the fan base is fighting. Like that's not moving the needle. That's all we're saying. We're not saying how to be fans, but I have to tell people on Twitter like about the O-line. We argue about the O-line for weeks. And I'm like, no, y'all arguing more about this than they are. Like, y'all not gonna change nothing in that building by arguing with each other. That's what we trying to say. Like, we understand healthy debates are good, but make them healthy. When you make them toxic, that's where that's crossing the line. Because like,
and there's two questions. What does a healthy debate look like?
A healthy debate is saying, hey, I disagree, but this is why I disagree. But to say, I mean, Vonjo, not you personally, but say Vonjo said something I don't like. Oh, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I can't say that to him. I don't know why Vonjo sees something. I don't know why Vonjo sees something certain his way. But if you articulate why you don't like something, if you can articulate why you don't like something, is what I like. I don't care that we don't agree on everything. I learned from people that I don't agree with because later on down the road, I'm gonna be sitting thinking about something and something Vonjo might have said that I didn't like. He might be right. So I don't never knock nobody's opinion.
We got a new rule. And if you pay $10, you can time somebody out for 10 minutes. And Pete just timed you out for 10 minutes.
Don't time him out.
And I got to abide by the rule, man. I'm sorry. Stay on here because I want to finish talking with you.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Steven. No, don't do it.
I got to be a man of my
love,
word.
kindness,
I agree.
Friday.
I love Ennis.
Listen, nobody's above the law. I'm sorry,
nobody's above the new rules. I can't do it.
Steven,
Ennis, give me a heart if you love me.
Steven,
I love you, Ennis.
Can we as a panel switch? Like say
somebody, somebody can pay double to bring him back in. Can pay $20 to bring him back in.
Like my Lord!
Hold on. If Ennis is still in the back room,
he's still in the back room.
You cannot bring up Vonjo's name in such discussions, okay? If you're gonna use me as an example, only to be positive examples, all right? But you can use Pete's. You can use Pete's name.
I love Ennis. I absolutely love him, but I can't. This is the rule, and if I let one go, it's not going to work for anybody. The rules are written in stone. I can't do it.
But this is shared. Love, kindness,
Friday. I know. 10:46 is when he went out, so he's got 8 minutes left. Now, if somebody wants to donate double, Drew is back, I think, but Ennis has got 7 more minutes.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, good morning.
Glad to hear your voice.
Jubatron.
Morning.
How's everybody doing?
Good. Hey, by the way, Jubatron.
I want to put a disclosure out there that when you hear me get passionate, I'm not mad. You gotta understand, I am Haitian, so the blood runs hot. Okay.
Pete,
It
why
runs
did
hot.
you even get Ennis out of there? He was speaking fire. He was speaking
It's
facts,
it's
Ennis.
it's personal
I mean,
between
Pete,
them. It's personal. It's personal between them.
Pete.
Yeah, nothing Ennis
I
said was wrong.
might have to
He's
make a
right on.
rule for Pete. Pete cannot block out Ennis. That might have to be a rule. Pete
I
cannot
think
block
that
out.
needs to be a rule, and because it's personal, this is not a personal space.
This is not used for personal differences.
Right. This is that.
Pete,
That's
I'm
that's
allowed this
foul.
one time.
I'm throwing a flag on the field, Steven. Flag on the field.
Flag on the play. 15-yard penalty.
That's right. So I think it should be a spot foul, so it's about a 37-yard penalty. Spot foul.
It's a spot foul. It's a spot foul.
Hey,
Oh,
Jumatron, real quick. I know that you've been on the Fitz tailgate a couple times. What's that guy that has conspiracy theories just like you?
On the
You know
fence
what I'm talking about?
Is it
Yeah, we gotta bring
changing
him
the
on
rules.
here,
I
man.
was just playing. I can't.
We gotta get him on here, man. We gotta get him on here.
Nobody's above the rules.
Was it Esta?
It's not one of the regulars in our channels. He only goes to the Fitz tailgate.
5 more minutes, and it's 5 more minutes.
It's not Ali the Persian, is it?
No, it's not.
Ali?
It's not one of the regulars. It's not one of the regulars. He just goes on their platform.
I got it. I'll find out.
Batman, who was the guy? Did you hear about the young guy from the student from Michigan State that came up with the new way of grading quarterbacks? Do you remember what that was?
I jumped back when all those Washington fans came on. I was like, oh, they're gonna start talking about the Washington football team or the Commanders, and that's why I jumped off. So I didn't get to hear the
They talked a
conversation.
lot about their feelings on the Dolphins and Tua. I think you
were mentioning it. You were
really
mentioning
liked
it.
it.
Yeah, we just
it
on the
was
stage.
Issue.
Can I respond to Pablo on that one, please?
Hold on, real quick. Trucker Sean just paid $20 for Ennis. Back up here, Ennis. Now,
Get
Ennis,
in
I
there,
know how
Ennis.
long you got. Pete might
That's
get
my
you
guy,
on
Trucker Sean, because Trucker Sean a real one. You know what? I ain't even gonna address him.
This is the rule. The rule is this, though. And now, since it was done, in order to get Ennis off again, it has to be $40 for Pete. So it keeps on
Yeah,
going
boy.
back.
Fuck that muscle, boy. And like I said, I'll be down there in September to spread this love to you when I get down there in September, Pete.
Hey, Ennis. Hey, you know I love you, right? You're my boy.
So just remember that, Pete.
I love both of you.
When I pull up, don't act like you're busy when I pull up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, it is $50 for the day.
Spread kindness, guys. Spread kindness.
Come on, why you, Pete? Don't just turn this into.
I'm gonna be spreading love. I'm gonna be spreading love when I come.
Personal.
Ennis, I just need to hear you say you and I are cool. I'm sorry.
Stephen, that's why I came on here, because man, you cool.
It shouldn't be used for personal things.
All right,
I
he
object.
paid the 50. All right, so he's gone for the day. But if somebody pays 100, it can bring Ennis back on.
Come on, man. That is just wrong.
Before
Hey, can I use myself?
Friday.
Can I use myself as sacrifice to bring Ennis
As
back into the day?
collateral? No, you can't. No, I gotta
can't.
abide by the rules. I say
foul because it's personal.
No,
he said it's personal. Flag on the field.
Personal.
Hey.
Even you shouldn't have
Money
made
is
this.
personal.
rule if
Money
you
is
didn't want
personal also.
everybody. No, I am making everybody abide by it. Nobody's.
The law is the law.
The law is the
Nobody's
law,
above
and the law won.
Well, pretty soon, Pete's going to keep paying, and there's going to be nobody on the panel. Even Steven is not above the law, so he's going to kick you off.
The only
It's more profitable than OnlyFans.
The only thing that I'm above, I'm not above, is the $10 timeout. I can't get kicked off my own channel, but I can get $10 timeouts.
Then there is.
What's up, El Capitan? Do you see what we started here, bro?
Listen,
There we go,
I'm just
Capitan.
pitching in. You know what? I don't want to hear personal or this, that, and the third, because it's about business.
Look at that.
Not to come back on the channel all day today. Now, although he
about
could pay
business.
$100 to get back on, so I need to write this down. Who's gone for the day?
Wait, what?
Hey, Capitan.
Get rid of
So
Pete.
far, Flipside
Hey,
Fishing is
Capitan.
gone for the day, who never comes on the
Jeez.
panel.
Capitan, who's that guy that comes on your show with the conspiracy theories that he has some
Flipside
good stuff?
Fishing,
Pete
Man,
is
you gotta be
gone
more
for the day.
specific than that. That's the whole show, bro. What are you
And-
talking about?
And Ennis is gone for the day so far.
Wow.
I thought I had conspiracy theories, and then Drubitron, but he beats Bus by 20.
There's
likes
a lot
me.
of us with conspiracy theories rolling around late at night, man. You got to be more specific.
No, it's a guy that so he's talking about a specific guy. He only comes on your take, and his conspiracy theories go even further than Droob's, is what he's saying.
By the way,
Me?
Pam,
Yeah.
Pamela,
Yes.
analytics and football don't go well together. So this guy from Michigan State, I don't trust him because analytics.
How do we
is
know
the
he
same
comes
person
from
that
Michigan
told-
State?
Well, he does. So
He does.
that's what I put out there. But that is
How do we
true.
know?
Comes from Michigan State. But
He
math
wants to come from
is
Michigan
never
State.
wrong. Math is never wrong.
Okay, he says he come from. Are you from Michigan State, Kari?
No, but I mean, it's illogical.
No,
I mean,
you're not.
listen,
you're not.
if you,
Yes or no?
what did he put in his algorithm that showed Tua as the number 6 best quarterback in the NFL? That belies all logic.
Number 6 prospect.
Hold on. This is the thing. I don't care if he did that or not because the same thing.
Prospect.
the
You
same
can't be a
algorithms-
prospect when you're third
The
year.
same algorithms told San Diego to go for it on 4th and 12.
Perspective of the
and
next
then on
year.
5 or something like that.
Hey, who's Tua for life? Who's Tua for life?
Figures don't lie, but liars do figure.
No, it's Pete. I can't bring you
burner. He got a
on.
burner.
I know burners when I hear a burner, Pete. You want to come back on, you got to pay the $100 to come back on, Pete.
No, I thought he
I don't
was
know.
gone for the day no matter what, right?
No, so you could.
I
you
will
pay
say I like
$50
Pete's
for the
new
day.
icon, though.
Chris, what is the rule? You pay $50 for the day, but you can buy yourself back in at what? $100, right?
A hundo. Drop the C note and you back in. And then somebody
back
can't
in.
ban you for another 50. They got to ban you with another
But hold
100.
on. But we got to make sure that these people that are paying are also getting their. We got $50. that also
By the
get
way,
15
everybody who's
15
donated
entries.
today is getting into the
That's
Sam
honest,
Madison giveaway. Is Sam, which we're
Yeah,
doing
you get
next
2
Friday.
times.
And if you donate
Yeah, so-
$50 or more at any time, you get triple the entries. So
there's 2 people that got like 15 entries.
yeah. There's 3 people that got
Just nuts.
And just so everybody knows, I don't know about other platforms. And
Who's
I don't
this?
wanna
Who's
speak
Bar?
for
Who's
Batman.
Bar?
Maybe
Who's
Batman
Barfa
will.
hose?
What it is, Mr. Steven. Good morning.
That's Pete.
No,
is
it's
that
not.
is that Estefan?
No, King Daddy, baby. What's up?
That's Estefan.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday.
You know,
Friday.
spread kindness Friday.
One of the best icons out there on the channel right now. I can tell you. One of
I
the
think
best
it's going to be
avatars.
permanent. It's got to. It's going
One of
to.
the
I don't
best
know. I
avatars
liked
out
Pete's
there.
icon. He just rolled in with a TFTG icon. I kind of like that.
Just for the record, I love Pete and I love Ennis. I love both these guys. They are both my guys. All right, Flipside Fish and asks, can I ask my fellow Dolphins to send prayers for my pop's mom, Mean Gene, biggest Dolphins fan I know? We had to take him to the ER last night. All right, man. I hope your dad's okay.
Prayers up. Every time.
Yes, sir.
Prayers and fins up.
Hey, whoa! Did you just say Ennis?
Sorry, flip side.
Like Ennis the Menace to Society? What happened to him? Is he around or what?
Ennis got kicked off at the moment for the day, but again, he can pay his
Already?
way. Or somebody
I
can
didn't
pay
see
his
that
way to
in
get
a
back in. You know who
I
did
like
it? It was
Cat
Pete.
for Life's take. Rules are made to be broken.
Rules are meant to be broken. People work hard for money. Yep.
What's up, bro?
Hey, real flip side, your dad, man. My prayers are up to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Flip side, exactly. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, prayers up, prayers up.
All right, so now I got a full panel. I haven't had a full panel in a while. What do y'all want to argue and debate about today?
I prefer not to argue.
We ain't talked about football in the last 10, 15 minutes.
And have y'all talked about the Kareem Hunt possibly coming to Miami?
Oh god.
So, by the way, I put that out there yesterday. We've been putting that up for the last 2 days. So I got confirmation at midnight last night that it's unlikely it's going to happen.
What did I tell you, people?
No,
You
because the thing is, when you
cannot
think
bring
about
these
it,
things
hold on.
into existence, or it
No, the
does
thing is, for
not
that to
happen.
happen, that means that Cleveland is literally selling the farm, and they're like, "Oh man, he's going away. You know what? He's not coming back. He's never playing for us. Let's burn the farm down and hitting the reset button."
So how long do you think Watson's going to be suspended for?
We don't
know. Don't care.
It looks like it's going to happen.
Why are we
Right
talking
now-
about Deshaun Watson?
Again, don't know, don't care.
Why not? You wanted to talk about it for
serious.
2
But I
years.
thought it was your boys.
It's definitely
Wait,
serious.
hold on.
It's definitely
Time
serious
out.
news.
You thought it was my
Now
boy.
you don't want to talk about Deshaun Watson, huh?
You don't want to
Yeah.
go
Well,
there.
Yeah, what happened? What's going
Did
on?
the trade
You wanted
go
him
through?
here. You
Did
wanted
the
to
trade
trade
go
5
through?
first-round
There was a
picks
window.
for
There was
this
a window, and the
Yes,
window
I wanted
closed.
his. If you want to take it
And
there,
it's
yes,
history.
I wanted his talent here.
The rest is history. The
That
window
wasn't for you,
closed,
Von
bro.
Joe.
Why
Let me
we just
ask you
talking
guys a
about?
question. Let me ask everybody a question because the only
Okay,
guy,
can
the
you
only
I didn't
person in
argue
this
with you for 2
community,
years, Von Joe.
the only person in this community, the only person I've heard this from this community. So I need to hear this from everybody. The only person in this community that
Guys,
said they would
look at
still trade for
Level Two
Deshaun
Dude's
Watson
tweet.
today would be
That's
EM.
classic. You said
What?
what now, huh? Uh-oh.
EM Dolphin fan came out and said that even to this moment right now, he would trade for Deshaun Watson if he was the Miami Dolphins. So I want to put that out there for you, Deshaun Watson guys. Would you still trade for him right now?
We got
Man, I'm
Watson
not
here.
I
Oh, Lord.
wanted to show Watson, and I would say hell no.
Me too. Anybody else? That's the Finn?
I
Peace?
started out
That's the
the.
thing.
Well, I'll just let everybody go so I can talk. Go ahead, yo.
Do you want Deshaun Watson? That's all I want to know.
What are we trading
Okay.
for? How much does it
See,
cost?
Listen, once he got
We
traded,
was about to
to
sell
Cleveland,
$30 million.
I was done. I was done.
What assets do we
But
give him?
I-
Do you want to
So,
make him the
I don't-
highest? Oh, you're done. Okay, I got you.
I do not have the details of what the hell's going on with that dude and his personal life and how it's going to affect him being an NFL player at this moment. I don't even pay attention to it anymore, bro. So right now, I really don't give a shit about Deshaun, to be honest.
I'm asking you right now. You're Chris Greer, and
Respectfully.
Cleveland calls you.
Batman.
Cleveland
Well,
calls you and tells you, "Hey, we'll give us 2 first-rounders and 2 seconds for Deshaun." Would you do it?
Well, I would get my legal team ready, and I would investigate. And
Answer
then
the
I'd go
question.
from there.
Don't dance around the question. Answer the
that's not
question.
answering
that's an
There ain't
answer.
nothing. There's nothing legal about it. There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing you're gonna get in 24 hours.
Get out of your
You gotta
feelings,
wait till
Batman.
April. You gotta wait
Get out
till
of your
April.
feelings.
What are you gonna
Take off
get?
your-
What are you gonna get?
Take off your
until
Tua
April?
hat. Get out of your
What are you
feelings,
gonna
Batman.
get? What are you gonna get
Can I
until
answer the
April?
question?
What are you gonna get into April?
Can I answer the question?
I just want to say, look at KP's icon. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's me in the flesh.
Wait, Batman, I'm going to answer the question, and can nobody debate me on this answer? You ready?
They can't. I'm pretty sure they will, but go ahead.
Take it home,
No,
Vaughn.
they can.
Take it home, Vaughn Joe.
This is law. Okay? All right? If you said, hey, I'm the GM, I said, hey, Mr. Solomon, we're coming up to you, and we're going to sit there and, we giving you Watson, we want 2 first-round picks, 2/3, or whatever the scenario was, and I look them dead in the face and said, sorry, guys, you had your chance.
Batman, you're gone for 10 minutes. Level 2 noob said you're gone.
Let me just finish the statement.
You don't know
People get tired of those homers.
In 10 minutes, 11-12.
People get tired of that homerism.
See you soon, Batman.
Steven, just to answer the question, I'm going to let them know that I'm sorry. I'm already talking to Baltimore for their trade and we're going to get back home. So
Should we look at all the QB's backgrounds now?
Yes. Yes.
Minus
Most
Lamar Jackson,
definitely.
I will join EM. I am making that move. I am making
A lot
that
of
move.
companies do that to
If
employees
they're
now.
doing
A lot.
this on a daily
Can't be just
basis, I
willy-nilly
would.
giving
I
millions of
want
dollars
to
away
see your
and not
What's up,
background.
Eps?
If I'm giving you
I just came on. I just came on for. I just came on for a. I just came on for a receipt, Steven. I just remembered that I gave my word that if
Is that
Deshaun Watson thing didn't work out, I would come up here and tell everybody I was totally wrong. about Deshaun Watson, and we should have never traded for him. Everybody who said that was right, and I was definitely wrong. I promised I would say that. And I'm a man.
Look at you
I'm
being
a,
the bigger
I'm a
man.
man. I'm a man of my word.
I respect
And also me. I would like to apologize for absolutely nothing. I don't give a damn if you don't like me. And my takes.
You owe $2.
What are we apologizing for, guys?
I want to say,
What's
I
the
told
apology
you
over?
so.
Crypto,
I
what's
was
up,
right.
Crypto?
Respect.
What's up?
Yeah, and I never said hello to KP. What's up, KP?
What's up, Steven? Hey,
I literally have nothing to apologize for.
I would say because of nothing has been resolved, it's all civil. I would say I would still do the trade, and this is the reason why. And the reason why I would do it because, in my opinion, any new allegation that come out now is just 250 million reasons to gold dig. That's just my opinion.
Oh, come on. Now here's a
Don't do
stat
that.
for you.
Don't do that.
There were 66 women that complained. 24
They had more than
are
a year and a half to put in on the lawsuit before.
Look what you
This
did.
man signed a big time new contract, and now they're coming out of the woodwork trying to go
Guys, even if nothing comes of it, even if nothing comes of it, he's still going to be suspended just for the sight of it, just for the optics of it.
It's not even the cases no more. He's a predator.
Exactly.
Clearly.
What?
Something's been seriously wrong with him. It has
It's nothing in Texas law saying that you can't get a massage.
Hold on.
California, he was not acquitted. Not acquitted.
Crypto, I have a feeling you're about to get a 10-minute ban.
Nothing he did was wrong. Listen to
You
nothing he
can't
did
call
was
him
wrong, but
predator.
he
If you
has
could
a
say-
problem.
He does.
Exactly. If you
According to what law?
A man with a sexual addiction that needs to be helped. Okay, I'm with you on that.
A sexual addiction is a problem.
What is it? It wasn't
Exactly.
Okay,
really.
NFL player don't have a sexual addiction.
Calling
got
him
an
a predator
appetite.
And calling him somebody with a healthy, with possible sexual addiction.
He's got
He sought out non-professional masseuse for massages just to attempt to seduce them.
Okay, and he's not the
have
first.
their way with
He's
it.
not the first, and he won't be the last to do
done
it.
more by denial.
Hold on. How does that make you a predator? A predator.
That's the definition of.
Listen. The
That's not
optics
the
of it,
definition of a
the
predator.
optics
No,
of
it's
it in
not.
the NFL, he's going to be suspended regardless.
I'm not going to do this.
Timeout should come in. Come on.
I'm not going to do this.
But what I will say is what's even more wrong about it is that the Houston Texans had NDNAs built, drawn up, and printed out in piles and facilitated them to the women.
Steven,
like that's crazy.
Somebody needs to sell the team.
But Steven,
Yeah, but how are they going to make money, Steven?
Hold on,
Somebody
guys.
needs to sell the team.
But hold on, we got to deal with the H word here. We got to deal with the H word of hypocrisy here. We're the same team celebrating Tyreek Hill and welcoming Kareem Hunt to the team. And welcoming Kareem Hunt,
Kareem's not
who
coming.
have legitimate
Good point.
domestic abuse.
All y'all shut
One
up.
NFL person that don't
In
like
your
sex.
face. All of y'all. Starting with Chris.
That's a great.
He's the worst one.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Tyreek Hill doesn't have
That's
70
a great
women
point.
beat, though.
But Tyreek Hill,
I don't want to hear
Maybe he was smart enough to keep
Hey,
it under
hey, guys.
Let's
No
deal
one
with the
can
numbers.
understand you when you talk at the same time.
Okay,
Guys,
let me make this point and I'll shut up.
He
Let me
didn't
make one more point and I'll shut up.
Hello?
One more point,
Hello?
Steven, and I'll shut up.
in your face.
Can we allow people to talk without talking
Please.
over? Like, just
Yeah,
please
that'd be great.
I can't understand what anybody is saying.
Let me make one point and I'll shut up, guys. Listen.
No, you don't got to shut up. Keep going.
Listen, Tyreek Hill, now we want Kareem Hunt, but for some reason the morality clause applies strictly to Deshaun Watson possibilities, right? Then, and this is the last point.
That's a good point.
66 women, 17 months equals 4 women a month, or less than 4 women a month. That means one massage a week. Is one massage a week totally unreasonable for a professional athlete with a premium on keeping their body flexible? Like, I have no idea what happened afterwards.
I think it's
What happened afterwards?
That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my life. That's dumb. I'm sorry, that is dumb.
Let me finish here. Let me
it
finish
was
here.
just 66
Chamberlain was sleeping around
Stephen
with
D,
25
Stephen D, let me finish here. Let me finish here. Listen, Listen, one woman, one masseuse a week, right? What's in question is what happened at the massage, right? Nobody knows except for Watson and the massage agent, right? Now, we could speculate all we want. There are two claims being made. There's one from the massage agent saying that this extra sexual stuff happened, right? And then there's Watson refusing it. You could decide what side you believe, and that's your right, but none of us know. And so far, a grand jury has rejected any possibility of this becoming criminal. These are the facts.
It's not criminal.
So if you decide to think that John Watson is evil, that's on you.
Simple. Like I said, it's 250 million new reasons to go make a claim.
100% crypto.
Okay, where does morals come in? Where does morals come in, standards come in? Because if you don't have any morals and standards, then you just let Deshaun Watson do what he wants.
When there's proof, you can bring that stuff up. There's no proof.
What y'all are saying is he can continue on this path and
absolutely.
I think that's
Rashad. I think a lot of people
I finish.
say,
I just let you finish.
Let Rashad go.
No. What you're telling me is he can continue on this path, and if something does happen, we shouldn't believe him because now he makes $250 million. They just want the money.
Absolutely, he had more than a year and a half to put in that bid.
No, I'm saying if anything else happens from here on out, because now at this point he.
But yeah, from this point on, in my opinion, it's all a money grab
for the rest of his career. Yeah, that's exactly what
level
you said.
2 noob said. All right, David, you're gone for 10 minutes. Rashad's gone for 10 minutes. Crypto's gone for 10 minutes, and Barf is gone for 10 minutes.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Smart people left. I'm just messing with everybody.
11-10. 11-10. I let
Shout
everybody
out
back
for
at
level
11-20
for sparing me, sir.
And level 2 noob just got triple the triple the entries into the Sam Madison jersey giveaway.
That's
Yep. And you know what, Steven? I kind of like these new rules. You know,
1, 2,
like
3, 4, 5
implemented across all YouTubes. That these
you got to
rules...
pay the extra 10 for KP too. Level 2 noob. You can't. You said what it was. It's $10 a person. $10 10 minute timeouts. KP still up here. Keep talking, KP. Let him know.
I wanted to hear what Rashad said in response, honestly. So,
by the way, Batman's back. My bad, Batman.
Okay, I just want to say, Rashad, based off your math, one woman a week is actually not that bad, really.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I want to quote Howard Stern.
I'm just saying. I would like to have sex.
If I could,
I feel like I need to put you in timeout just for that statement.
Howard Stern had a quote saying that show me
having sex one time.
I know how it sounds. I know what you're saying, but how it came out, bro. Not cool.
I don't understand. I don't understand how we're all laughing about this. Like all these women it's against their will, and they were being treated like this. So according to Kerry, it's acceptable. It's acceptable once a week, though. According to Kerry, it's acceptable once a week.
No, Batman, you misheard me.
Oh my God.
Can I respond to Batman? Can I respond to Batman?
Yeah, give me 1 second, KP. So I'll respond to Batman first, and then I'll let you. I'm not speaking for KP or his statement. What I will say is the thing that got me is these women went in, signed an NDA. That's not disputable. That happened. That happened. 66 women signed NDAs and went into a hotel room with him. Point blank. That's the thing that gets me. Now I'm not putting that on the women. I'm not putting that on him.
Steven, I want to explain something to you, though.
Hold on.
You can't sign away your personal rights as far as let me finish. A criminal action.
Pamela, let me finish. I am not condoning Deshaun Watson in any way, shape, or form. I blame Houston Texans for all that they did in this part. They're the ones who provided him with the NDNAs. They're the ones who allowed it to keep happening, and he does have a problem. He has major problems.
Can I respond now, Steven?
Yes,
I'd like to respond to Batman because, listen, I'm not condoning any illicit, any criminal behavior to these women either. What I'm suggesting is that we do not know. There are claims and there are counterclaims at this stage, right? Yeah. A grand jury has weighed the evidence and decided that it is non-criminal. Now, even if you have an altered opinion of that, you can't dispute the fact that the evidences have been judged in a court of law.
Now,
right? And a grand jury and a grand jury has said. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's your show.
KP, let me just add one more thing. Derek Jeter, the famous Yankee of all time. It has been proven. It has been proven. Oh, KP was on that list originally. I'm sorry, KP. I'm sorry, I didn't see KP on that. Yes, KP was on that list. All right, KP, you got to go out for 10 minutes, man. I'm sorry, dude.
Peace.
11:14. 11:14. You come back at 11:24. My bad, dude. That's my fault, level 2 noob. I shortchanged you. Didn't mean that. My bad. Okay. What Derek Jeter, the famous Yankee of all time, had women before he slept with them sign NDAs, non-disclosures agreements, and gave them gift baskets when they left. That is a proven story. That is a real thing. You can go look it up. That's all true.
That's true. It's true. I've heard this. It's true.
So then the question comes into play. Let's call a spade. Is there a difference between Derek Jeter and Deshaun Watson? I'm going to call it. Let's ask that question.
Okay, so I would like to respond to a couple things that you said, Stephen. So one is, just because you signed that NBNA, where you can't talk about, things that happened, you don't sign away a criminal action. A rapist cannot make you sign something like that and go, okay, well, you can't do anything. That's criminal. What the other part is a civil thing. Don't say I was here, that kind of thing. You're not signing away your rights to complain about a criminal action that was done against you. And also, a grand jury is not a trial. So the government can still come back and with more evidence 5 years from now,
at a later time,
and file. Exactly. This is not over criminally. People need to understand he was not tried and he was not found innocent. No trial has happened.
But he wasn't found guilty either. He wasn't found guilty.
People need to understand that he wasn't found guilty, and also
by the way, in no way, shape, or form, I'm defending Deshaun Watson. I do not want that to be Stephen's.
I'm defending all
that's
sides
not what I'm
right
saying.
now.
Yeah,
I'm defending all sides right now because
and what I will say, my personal opinion, Deshaun's got a huge problem and needs to take care of that, and that should that should have been taken care of. That's what I said earlier,
Stephen.
At minimum,
I just want to put it out here,
minimum, I think he's a sex addict. At minimum,
Stephen.
The way I see it.
Hold on.
The way I see it, if that was somebody's daughter, somebody's aunt, somebody's mother, somebody's sister, we will not be talking reckless like this. We will not be talking reckless like this.
Hold on,
Batman. So let me, Batman. Hold on, Bonjo. Do you think I'm talking reckless by saying
not you, Steve. I'm just saying people are talking reckless and they're not putting everything into context. They're defending a man that you're entitled to, but at the end, other people, you got to see both sides. I want to hear Bonjo. I want to hear Bonjo because you're gonna say both sides. It's not you, Steven. It's not you, Steven.
Batman, you are so right.
You gotta be fair. You gotta be fair because I have a daughter, I have wives, and I have sisters. I don't have any brothers. But at the same time, I'm also raising 2 young men. All right? So again, I have to be able to battle on both sides until facts are out.
I have sons also, Bonjo.
And I come from it. Hold on. I'm not done, Pam. Because at the same time, I have a history, all right, that I could show you of black men being falsely charged by women, whether they're white, black, or other. This is not the first time it happened. We have histories of this. At the same time, we do have history of the other side, where people have done wrong and have gotten away with it. And
1,000,000%. You're right.
Hindsight, right? So again,
1,000,000%.
who am I was not in the room. You was not in the room. We weren't there. So I'm not going to sit there and say he's automatically guilty, and I'm not going to say these women are automatically wrong. What I am going to say is I do not know, and at the same time, I'm not going to crucify him, and I'm not going to shun her.
2 more minutes for you guys in the back room. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to say that I also have sons, and I can say from personal experience and that there was a girl who was after my youngest son, and she was willing to do anything to get him. Now, my son's at fault because he could have controlled himself and not, it's not on one person. But I'm telling you, I have experience with that. And I'm not saying that all the women are on the up and up, but you can't dismiss 66 people saying that he was aggressive or whatever he did. And he also said he never mistreated a woman ever and never went after any of those women sexually that didn't initiate it. He said that anyone he had sex with, they initiated it and he never paid money. Now, come on, man. He's straight up a liar.
That's exactly what I wanted to allude to. Thank you, Pam. Listen, you got 66 women alleging that something happened. 24 that actually. 24 that actually.
66 women, or that's saying it happened, or is
66 women saying something happened,
or if it was 66 women that was interviewed.
Well, didn't they say that? Didn't they say
24
the Texans scheduled those women for Craigslist for him, so it's got to be notated somewhere.
So it is. That's why they got added to this. That's why they got added to the suit by the 24th woman. That's why they're being sued by the 24th
women. Aren't accusing him of doing something though. It's just that he had at least 66 massage therapist sessions with different massage therapists.
Right, and that number 24, it's been reported that it could jump to 28.
David, I'm full. I'll bring you back.
I know it drops off. 24 to 28. You're saying 66 women. So I want to put everything in a proper. Let's put everything in a proper context.
Listen, Bronjo.
Can I say something, guys? Can I say something real quick? Let me say something.
Hold on, David. Hold on. Let Andrevius go. Andrevius just got up.
Dang, I just cursed twice. Dang, my bad. Anyway, I'm black as the F word, Vonjo, and I definitely agree that black men and dealing with certain women is very dangerous, especially when you got status. But 66 massage therapists for an athlete is abnormal. Ask any athlete about it. That nigga's a freako.
I agree.
Just be honest. Freako.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
But Andrevius, how different is that?
Every time we bring that up, y'all have nothing to say.
That's true.
Every time we bring that up, y'all have nothing to say.
It is absolutely
illegal.
Guys,
illegal. I can say that.
Guys and girls,
it is illegal.
It's not illegal to be horny.
It's not illegal to have sex.
It's not illegal to be horny.
All right, let me say something. I had this.
Y'all moving the bar. Y'all like, what are y'all doing?
Listen, I was working as a security guard. I had a woman say that I sexually harassed her by saying she asked me to fix her car, and I had no idea that I asked her, do you want me to go to your house or do you want me to fix it in the parking lot of our job? This is years ago. She told the management that I sexually harassed her because I asked that question. I was fired from my job.
Unbelievable. See?
Okay. So women do lie. I've said this before. Women do lie. Men do lie. But that's a lot of women who would have to lie.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of women do have to lie because they got 250 million reasons why.
Yeah.
What happened to the sound? Is it me?
I know this is David. No, David.
Yeah, that nigga was
what's
begging
going on
one of
with
the
your phone, David.
women to come to her house. He was literally begging one of the women.
All right. So I've two things. Number one, I never wanted this conversation to go this route, but
Steven, you put up the swear jar when I was talking. What word did I use outside of when I admitted I cursed?
You said the N-word, sir.
The N-word. The N-word.
I can say the N-word. What the heck is wrong with you? You don't police my N-word use.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying,
slippery slide.
That's why I'm like moving on.
Steven. Steven, hold on. I would like to commend you on the way you just sidestepped that one.
I just sidestepped that one, sir. Not getting me. You're not getting me,
Andrevius. Good move, Steven. Good move, Steven.
Andrevius, you're not gonna get me.
That was a smooth Euro step.
Hey, Steven, can I say this real quick?
What's up?
I was going to say I agree with Andrevius. He does have a sex problem that's not criminal. There's no different from a lot of athletes, a la Wilt Chamberlain, who slept around with 25,000 different women with no problems, but yet they put it out there.
How about Robert Kraft?
Plus, like LeBron James, I've heard has that problem too, but you don't hear nothing about him.
There will be no LeBron James slander, sir.
There will be no
Bro,
LeBron James slander.
why do you think he left Miami, bro?
Oh my God!
Okay, there will
You
be
thought
no
it was
LeBron
just for
James
basketball?
That man has done
OBS, I
nothing.
heard something.
Somebody give him a 10-minute
and
timeout
raised his
for that.
kids.
Hey, I heard something
Andrevius,
about that this morning.
Andrevius.
What's up?
You trying to get me? Don't get me no more, sir. Okay. You don't get me.
Listen. You trying to cancel yourself?
I wasn't trying to cancel myself. Don't do that. We not about no, sir. Boy, you get.
There's no
hey,
LeBron James.
Vonjo, it's hot in here, Vonjo. They trying to get me, Vonjo.
I know. Hey man, hey Steven, keep doing this, man. Euro step, man. Just keep
Euro step.
Yeah, Steven, you're moving beautifully here. You're moving beautifully here, Steven.
Moving on. Anyway, so Andrevius, let me ask you something. Is there where is it? I hate to ask this question because I feel like it gets into a little bit of a political talk, but I think it's prevalent to the conversation. Is there a point where there's innocence till proven guilty? Does that matter in this situation? Is that relevant in this situation?
It matters in the sense that he's not going to jail, but I just think some things are obvious. Like,
by the way, I don't disagree with you, Andrevius, and I don't disagree with Pamela.
Listen. There was like a 20-year period where Robert Kelly was not convicted of stuff we knew he was doing.
R. Kelly, for those of you
We knew Steven.
No,
some
of the other people did not know.
Hold on.
Andre, was you being irresponsible here, buddy?
Underage is just completely illegal. Whether
I'm not. It's not a direct comparison. It's not a direct comparison. I know the two situations are different.
But they're both black guys. They're both black guys, Andrevius. That's irresponsible. That's what makes it irresponsible.
I'll pay for my 2 F-bombs, but the N-word belongs to us. Power to the people. You're killing me. You're trying to get me in trouble.
That's funny.
That's what the first slave said on the slave boat. Come on now. Let's get off this N-word thing. It's a ridiculous argument. Nobody should be saying the N-word black or white.
But did he
Nobody should be saying it black or white. Period.
All right. And anyway, as I was
all
saying,
right.
Andrevius, shut up, Andrevius. I'm laughing because I know Andrevius, and I feel like Andrevius is doing it on purpose now.
Yo, he's setting you up, lovely. But you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Steven. Keep moving.
All right, so, but
yeah, we need to skip over that.
I think that the people don't. So I say I don't want to have the conversation because I don't think it's sports related, right? Or I don't think it's Dolphins related, and I want to try to keep this a Dolphin Slade channel. But I also think it's prevalent to the situation because there was conversations between us and him, and his agency, and now his lawyer came out, and now there's so many different things and levels to this that and by the way, I think whoever just brought up a little bit ago to people who had domestic violence issues, we don't keep that same energy with them that we're doing with Deshaun. And I think there's a fair accusation with that, right? So when is it okay to root for a player, and when is it not okay to root for a player? I guess it's
when it's criminal versus a sex addiction. Somebody brought up Johnson, and the thing is, as long as it was mutual between all those parties, he's just a sex addict. Okay, there's a difference when it comes down to forcing someone into something. That's the difference.
And Steven, that changes it to criminal then at that point, Pamela.
Kahari P was right when he said we need to bring the same energy. We need to bring the same energy whether it's Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill.
Do we really need to bring the same energy?
Seriously? We do though. We do.
Absolutely, we do. Because the moral police is hypocritical.
a repeat offender versus somebody who seems like they
A
learned their
repeat
lesson?
offender of what,
I agree
Rashad?
with that
Listen,
too.
we're still
A
dealing with
repeat offender
allegations.
of what?
Allegations that have been weighed by a grand jury and
Allegations.
found not worthy of
That's
advancing to
you
a
don't
criminal case.
understand.
These
That
are
is not how it
allegations
works.
that have been
Okay.
weighed
So
by
wait,
a
wait,
jury
KP,
of peers,
So it's
and
okay to
they have
masturbate
ruled.
in front of a
someone they
massage
know.
therapist.
So, hey,
You
hey,
do
by the way,
not.
let me
You do
hold
not
on.
understand how the legal
Ennis
system
brings
works.
up a great point. Ennis says people don't care until it's someone they know, Stephen.
Yeah,
I
they
think that's
don't.
a very
So true,
I
Ennis.
agree.
But I can
Very
tell you,
accurate point.
the grand jury
Mm-hmm.
can be approached as many times as they want on this same case because he's never been to trial. If the prosecutors come back with more evidence
They
and
would have to
that
find new
grand
evidence.
jury
You're right.
finds there's enough evidence, he will go to trial. And as long as
That
the
is true,
statute
Pamela.
of
I'm not in
limitations,
dispute of what you're saying, but to take the allegations as they've been stated at this point and then rush to them being true and 100% true is also wrong. That's
well,
we get sued for slander. We get sued for slander if Deshaun Watson really cared at this point, but he's got bigger fish to fry.
no, if you have evidence, if you're saying the truth or you state it as an opinion, it is not slanderous. And that's a fact. And
True,
if
we can
this
have
was
an
a
opinion
different
as long as we're clear on
person,
that.
if this was a different person, not a famous athlete that did this, and a prosecutor in your area
Oh, if it was Cardi
declined
B, I'd be
to
buried under the jail.
investigate
That's true.
or prosecute, you'd be furious. You would be
I'd be
furious.
buried. I'd be
I'm
buried under the
furious
jail.
because
First
Rashad Brown does not watch enough Judge Judy or Mathis because he said the
That's
word
actually
offender.
all
I'm
out.
sorry.
That's
something that
actually
you said
all
when
out.
you've already been convicted.
Pamela, Pamela.
I said
What's your
offender, or did I
comment
say
that you
predator?
said versus
You said
versus
You
the
said
offender.
comment?
offender.
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
Guys, hold
My
on.
bad.
Go ahead, Bonjo. Let
That
Bonjo go.
I
statement,
apologize.
that statement versus a common man versus a celebrity, that goes through every last facet of the law. We see this day in and day out, even in regular offenders where they can't even afford bonds to get themselves, and they have to go through a public offender, and they
We
can
wouldn't have
afford a real
effective
lawyer,
counsel.
and
That's
they
right. That's right.
exactly, and they get railroaded. That's in everything. That's in every aspect of life when it comes to the law.
But
Technically, our
there's
criminal
also
system is real
people
broken.
who are guilty serial killers that get off. I mean,
Because they can afford to.
definitely
That's
the
again.
justice system is
All right.
flawed, no
And
doubt.
that would be a money. That would be a money thing.
I don't. I want to
People
get this straight.
paying lawyers and judges.
And until recently, a race thing, Crypto. And until recently, a race thing.
The conversation here, isn't about, laws or whatever. The conversation here, to keep it into sports, okay, is when is it okay for a fan to root for a player and when is it not okay to root for a player? Because I feel like every time we bring up Deshaun Watson's name, it gets to this other level, and maybe rightfully so, right? But I also believe, but I also believe that there are other acts of violence.
The same reason why people are just making them guilty and putting them under the jail before a trial.
And that's a fair argument.
Can I answer this question, Stephen?
Go ahead, Andrevius.
I think it just literally goes back to it comes down to it, and I know y'all gonna say court of public opinion. It comes down to what you believe, whether or not what happened in court, and your own morals. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to every individual person. Like it's gonna come down to what you believe and what your morals.
No argument against that, Mr. Shaw.
At the end of the day,
correct.
I can't tell you what he actually did and didn't do. I can tell you what I believe.
So you can.
That's all I'm doing.
So
That's all I'm
Andrevius, to
doing.
your perception, to your view, to your point, your perception of what you know. This is how you perceive.
I just see this. Look, I've kept quiet on this most of the time, but this is what bothers me about this conversation. It's the fact that people don't acknowledge there's two sides of this. Like those women could be telling the truth, but also people act like this guy isn't a millionaire. And when Crypto's saying that thing about 250 reasons why, y'all forget the fact that we live in a day and age where social media, people get news instantly. And so all you got to have is a network of people. And it's not that far-fetched that 20 people are accusing somebody falsely. That's not far-fetched to think. I don't know why y'all can't comprehend that.
That's my
In the New
problem.
York Times.
It's like Anna prices $1 million a game. Inflation is so high. There's a lot of reasons to go digging.
Prasad and everybody else that
call
keep
Deshaun
repeating
a
the same
rapist?
crap about numbers.
Nobody called him a rapist.
All y'all
Nobody
keep
said.
repeating,
Nobody
but y'all
said
keep
he's
repeating.
guilty.
Y'all keep
We're
repeating the
saying
numbers.
Again. The subject was brought up. The subject was brought up because I brought it up, and I asked. I asked the simple thing. I asked the simple thing, and I haven't even gotten an answer from everybody. I asked the question. That's why this all started. I asked the question. And nobody's answered it. That's why we brought up Deshaun Watson. I said, right now, if you agree, would you trade for him? Would you trade for him?
A couple people already answered that question.
For 2 firsts and 2/3, would you trade? That's the only reason we brought it up. We got into a whole loophole about Deshaun Watson.
That has been answered already. Now, for everybody saying that we're throwing Deshaun under the jail,
let's talk about.
No one's
talking about
Cuban
coffee.
I make
that
trade.
Bread.
That's not hold true what Enos put up there. Those new women came well after the contract.
Let's talk about croquetas, Cuban coffee, and Cuban bread. Let's talk about anything. Let's go.
Nah, you ain't getting off of this one, Batman.
Like hell, Lamar Jackson.
No, because it gets ridiculous, man. I mean, people want to just talk over each other. We're trying to have. We can have this conversation.
100%. You can't hear if everybody talks over. 100%.
I would like to argue. I think there's been moments on the show today where people talked over each other, but this has been a pretty good debate so far. I think this is for the conversation topic that it is. I think I've had way worse shows. Just so you know.
Just don't want you guys to lie.
I do agree in the fact that people haven't been calling people names and things like that. I agree with that part, but y'all have to have more respect for each other. I feel like you pretty much always show respect for me. I feel that, and y'all let me talk.
Because we're scared of you, Pamela. We know
you
what you'll
should
do.
be. You have no
We
idea.
don't want no beef with you, Pam.
That's right.
None.
You should be scared. In
We don't
person,
want no
this
smoke.
is a whole thing. You should be scared. But just show each other respect, because I think everybody has a valid point. I didn't mean I agree with you, but your opinion is important. So,
First off, Pam, you're not going to tell me to have respect for somebody that won't put Lamar Jackson in the top 10, okay?
Top 10 what?
Quarterback? That's funny.
Top 10 quarterbacks. Okay, what we talking about?
Or use the morality clause to deny that Deshaun Watson is a top 5 quarterback.
Or the fact that there's still a window open because he hasn't signed a contract with Baltimore as far as him coming to Miami.
Deshaun Watson still Lamar Jackson. Let's not get into Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson is the top 10.
Please don't.
Hey, bro. All I gotta say is Tua has till week 1. Week 1. If he ain't shown it that he got it, that's gonna happen, bro. So you might as well just get used to it.
That's how
Until he proves himself, bro, it's gonna be there.
Okay, I agree with you, Esther, but let's stop talking about it, because as soon as this becomes a subject, it never happens. And I would love Lamar
absolutely
Jackson on
not.
the Dolphins.
I will
So
continue to
let's
talk about it.
You're LJ.
Estefan, let me ask you something, Estefan. Do you not think
why are you opening
that Lamar?
It's a superstition thing.
Bring it. What you got?
Do you not think that Tua was going to be our quarterback this year? Is there any reason for you to doubt that otherwise?
No. I mean,
so why does Lamar Jackson make any sense to have a conversation about right now?
Because, bro,
Steven, you're wrong for that.
The Dolphins aren't. The Dolphins aren't just next year. The Dolphins are forever, homie. And so you got to look past just what's coming up this season. You got to look into.
So we can still get Deshaun
Watson. That's a fair answer. But here's my
Rashad, that's a perfect logic to use.
Here's my retort. Here's my retort to your thing. Number 1, Tua's going to be the guy for this year. Number 2, the conversation is, oh man, Lamar Jackson didn't sign his contract extension yet. Okay, well, if we're still in the same boat next year, that's a possibility. But as of June 10th, it's not. So why even care?
Hey, it could happen this year. It could happen this year.
Why?
You don't know that. Yeah, you can.
I'm telling you right now. I do not bet
But I'm telling you, the Dolphins
Hold
are
on.
going in with Tua Tagovailoa week 1.
Before you
Nobody
finish
else,
that take,
unless an injury happens. Unless an injury happens,
But do we
God
have to?
forbid,
But do we
knock
have
on
to?
wood,
But
Lamar
do
Jackson
we
will
have
not be
to?
here at all this year.
But do we have to, Steven?
Not this year.
Do we have to?
Why are you holding
we
a knife
have
at
to?
me, Bonjo? Don't
I'm
do
cutting
that,
a mango.
Bonjo.
It's actually quite
hey,
delicious.
bro.
I'm cutting a mango.
Hey, look at my
But do we
thumbnail.
have
That's
to,
how I
Steven?
feel about your take.
Homer Simpson, dope.
So, Steven.
Eric's
Steven,
in
the
the
reason why I
back
have
room,
an
just so y'all
issue-
know. And JP.
Steven, the reason I have
Go
an
ahead.
issue with your take, right, is because all these other players that's outside the quarterback position we talk about. We talked about Eric Hunt. Oh, it's impossible that we could get Eric Hunt, replace our, he'll be our stable running back and this and that. Hey, there's another center. We could get Treader. He's a free agent, and we could get him. And we get Dieter out of here. Hey, there's other offensive linemen. We could do that. We could talk about all these other positions except for QB1. And again,
I got
feel
you.
like
I got you, Vonjo.
Hold on. If there is a upgrade out there, why can't I talk about the possibility of what I want my team to do?
Because it ain't realistic. You might as well go to Disney World. Listen, let me put this out. Let me put this out. Let me put this out there. Let me put it out there. Let me put it out there.
Tyreek Hill wasn't realistic.
Steven, who's in the NBA Finals right now?
Come on.
Steven, who's in the NBA?
The crappy Celtics, the crappy Warriors.
Not the Lakers.
Seen it coming.
Can somebody say who's in the NBA Finals?
The crappy Celtics,
Not the Lakers.
The crappy Warriors.
All right. So you see the odds. This is what I'm trying to say. Tua Tagovailoa is going to be the quarterback for at least the Miami Dolphins for the 2022-2023 season. The odds, it's basically saying that we're going to trade for a quarterback after the first game mid-season. It's just like saying that I don't know where the Spurs are going to be in the NBA Finals out of nowhere. So let's get serious. Let's get serious.
You did all that just to take a shot. That was the wackest take ever, bro. That's just as whack as building up your team with superstars, and you can't even get to the playoffs.
Let's come back to earth. We're not on Roach's podcast. We're not looking at UFOs. Let's come back to earth. Let's come back to earth.
Hey,
That was a good point,
Ennis wants me to ask y'all, how many seasons has Lamar Jackson threw for over 3,000 yards?
In Madden or in real life?
Wow, you said in Madden or in real life. That's so disrespectful.
The season that he won the MVP and had
Pete
receiver,
kicked you out for 10 minutes, Batman. You're gone. It's 11:41,
and he had a receiver
you're back at
and a top tight end. So
Thank
again,
you. Oh my gosh,
this
Homer.
Here, if you put Lamar Jackson here, he'll probably throw for 5,000.
Yeah, he'll definitely have 4,000 in this offense.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier.
He might.
Okay, I gave it to you.
He might start the first game.
Based on what evidence?
He
Based
might.
on what evidence?
The same evidence that y'all using that Tua's going to throw for 4,000 and 5,000 plus. I'm using the same math.
Listen. If Tua does not perform, he's not playing the entire damn season. They're going to rotate. They're going to go to Teddy. Skyler's going to get his chance. You guys act like these other quarterbacks aren't going to get a chance if he doesn't perform. Like, no matter what, he's just going to suck, and they're going to leave him in there. That's not going to happen. That's what Batman sounds like. That's what Batman sounds like. And I'm not saying that I want that to happen. If Tua works out, then I don't care. I just want to win. But you sound like a damn Tua-neer when you say that. Oh, it's Tua and nobody else. There's no chance that Teddy's going to.
I estimate you're at like $4 on your swear jar. Remember, you get to 5. I got to kick you out till you pay up on your swear jar. Just so you know.
I didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
You said the D word. You
what?
Said a few. You're at like $4 today. That's not. You're lucky that's not on there. Should be, but it's not.
I thought you meant the D word with penis.
By the way.
All right. So who was trying to talk? Eric. Eric, what are you trying to say?
Nah, this is the dumbest conversation I've ever heard. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier. You guys are already writing Tua off before the first snap of week 1. As a Dolphins fan, you guys are already saying, "Oh, I hope Tua fails so we can trade for Lamar Jackson."
Damn, how I get cut off?
Nobody said that.
I'm out for 10 minutes. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay,
Hey, buddy, nobody up here said that. Nobody said that.
Nobody wrote Tua off. Again, this is where the selective hearing come in.
It's not selective hearing. I joined in.
It is selective hearing because you're hearing it. That's not what we're saying. You're interpreting it incorrectly. You're interpreting it incorrectly.
Listen, you got this is fucking ridiculous. Listen, what I'm saying is when I came on, I heard is Lamar Jackson or Tua won't start week 1. That's what I heard when I got in this room. And then it went to Lamar Jackson trade. Lamar hasn't signed his contract. How did the two of those even coincide with each other right now? We ain't had any of that. You guys are worse than Omar Kelly. You guys are the Mike Tannenbaum.
That's like you bringing in Omar Kelly.
You people.
I want
you people.
Eric, I want you to get my words correctly. I'm saying that right now, Lamar Jackson is a top 10 quarterback, which makes him better than Tua. And if I agree. I didn't say top 5. Don't get me correct. Don't. And I always had this argument. If we had a chance to go to Baltimore and say, hey, take these picks, give me your top 10 quarterback and put him on my team right now. Okay.
But that's not happening. That's not happening.
Again, hold on, Eric. That's the thing. That's the thing about being a fan, that you could hope and you could say what you want your team to do. What's the point of being a fan if I'm just going to sit there and just watch my team do what they want to do and just root them on no matter what? I could hope for my team. I could tell my team, hey, guys, let's do this. I can have hope. I can have fantasies on my team. That's how fantasy league even came into play. What would a fan do? Come on, man.
Yeah, he just drops, but yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's why I'm so upset when people try to protect the guys too, because you said replace them.
I know you just speaking in hypotheticals. Esther be speaking in absolutes, and everybody knows it. Like let's not be naive here. Esther is definitely rooting against Tua, and you know it.
Andrevius, but brother, I can't speak to him.
A lot of people
you know
are.
Me, I speak for myself, and I can only be a man that speak for Von Joe. Hey, again,
Florida is rooted against Tua.
Is it a matter of rooting against Tua or wishing him to be better or to have done better?
Nah, it's rooting against. It's definitely rooting against. Don't get
it's definitely rooting against. When you say stuff like that, so. Last out the season, everybody else.
When Watson became an option, everybody wanted Tua to fail.
And saying it's not going to work.
Well, but isn't that understandable, Rashad? I mean, based on Deshaun Watson's track record and play on the field, he's a superior quarterback. Yeah,
I understand. I think Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but I would rather keep my quarterback and hope that he gets better and use my assets for other things. But you are right. Deshaun Watson is better.
That's a legit counterpoint, Rashad, and don't get me wrong. That's if someone says they'd rather keep their picks and build around them, that's a totally acceptable point of view too. It's a different one, but hey, it's all good.
Listen, I'm gonna take that all day. But one thing I'm not gonna do is be the Browns. I'm not playing that game.
We are already the Browns. It's too late for that.
Well,
where we build
technically we are the Browns until we win.
Quarterback, and we keep
at least they get to the playoffs and win games.
Yeah, that's the Browns did beat the Steelers in the playoffs, so we're not even the Browns.
Right.
Yeah, that's the energy source for all
the Lions.
The fact that we're not winning. Right. That's right. If we win, a lot of this, 90% of this crap will go away.
We're definitely the Lions at this point.
Listen. I want to put everybody bookmark this and put this as a receipt for Von Joe. If we are winning and Tua ends up being the guy, I'll be the first one on this platform to say, thank God we didn't trade for Deshaun Watson. Thank God we didn't trade for Lamar Jackson.
Me too.
Thank God
that's what everybody's going to say.
I'll be right behind you.
That's what everybody's going to say.
I will give you this.
Everybody's going to say that.
People hate.
Can't hear you, Von Joe.
You muted yourself.
Right? And if he rocks out, I am excited. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We didn't hear the last statement.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are fans. There's some people out there that are just haters, and no matter what this young man do, they're gonna hate. I'll give them that. On the other side,
I don't think so.
There's people.
I don't think so.
I think if he
You're
shows
delusional if you
improvement,
don't think so.
they will flip. They will
we
flip so
overstate the
quick,
hate.
so
We
quick.
overstate and misconstrue this thing as hate. It's not hate. A lot of what we're calling hate is people's objective observation of Tua's first 3 years.
KP, if
I'm
you
telling you.
are on any type of social media or YouTube
Okay,
and you say that people hate, you are a liar. I'm
Well,
saying
maybe on
it.
Twitter. I can't
so
speak for Twitter.
Wait,
I avoid the
wait,
Twitter
say that
sphere.
again,
Well, then
Andreas.
don't do
I
it
missed that
general.
part.
Don't.
I can speak for this man. I got you wrong.
I'm saying based on what I've seen on
Andreas is a
YouTube.
spokesman for Twitter.
Based on what I've seen
No,
on
I'm talking about
YouTube, I
YouTube
think a
too.
lot
I'm
of
talking about
the
YouTube too.
objectivism on Tua gets misconstrued as hate. That's what I'm saying. Maybe the Twitter world is poisoning your view, Andreas.
No, maybe YouTube has poisoned my view.
Well, Andreas is Toxic King, so
I'm trying to figure out when, as a fan base, did we just decide we don't like our quarterbacks? Because since I've been a fan, our quarterbacks have been horrible,
no.
and we
Well,
backed them
saying that we
100%
don't like
of the
you're
way.
making the point there, Rashad. Then
No,
making the
I'm
point
saying
for us.
what.
This is what leads to the dissatisfaction, the
Listen to me.
consistency
I've
of
seen.
crappy quarterbacks.
Okay,
I've
KP,
seen.
KP,
Listen,
KP.
just listen, KP. I've seen our team build around these crappy quarterbacks year in and year out.
And be mediocre.
All we
Be
got
mediocre.
Tua was
So shouldn't we
Waddle.
want something different?
We got
Shouldn't we
Tua
want something
Waddle in
different?
seventh. We got Tua
But hold on,
Waddle
Rashad. Our
in
ownership
seventh round running backs. That's
KP,
all we've done.
KP, what did you say with Josh Rosen? What did you say?
What happened when Tannehill got help?
What did you say?
I hoped Josh Rosen was going to be our
No,
savior.
it's not
and
what
he
I
wasn't.
asked you. Hope has nothing to do with it. What did you say? Do you say, oh, he's going to be good or is it going to be bad? What did you say?
Listen, I'm not a talent evaluator in the NFL level, right?
Then don't do it with Tua then. Then don't do it with Tua then. Then don't do it with Tua then.
Let me bring something up.
No.
Let me bring something up.
I hoped Rosen was going to be the man, right? It turned out that the coaches and the talent valuers decided to go in a different direction,
that's not what
right?
I said. What did you say about him?
No, hold on, I'm not done. I've seen Tua's first 2 years, and based on what I've seen, you could throw him in the basket with Josh Rosen until he proves me wrong.
Kari and Vaughn, listen. You guys,
your take
listen,
is awful.
Guys, listen. That is pretty bad.
Thank you, David.
You guys,
I disagree
you gotta
with you.
understand. You gotta understand. Let him talk. You gotta understand, Kari P. Like when I talk about that when we're trying to say that we want this guy over this guy, it's not everybody that hates Tua. My thing is, I'm not saying you, Kari. I'm not saying you, Von Joe. But what we're trying to say, what Rashad is trying to say, and all these other guys, when you got Estefan coming on here and saying, I hope Tua does bad week 1 so we could trade for this guy next week, like, that is the most ridiculous asinine thing in the world. Like, that's not realistic.
I can't do that because, again, you're rooting against the team. And I can't
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not calling you all Tua haters because I understand you guys want the team to succeed. You just don't believe as much as we do. And that's fair. But to come here and say you want the kid to fail, like, come on, man. There's a difference. And I'm not trying to put all of you in one box and say all of you are Tua haters because I know you're not.
I don't think Von Joe's a Tua hater. I think he's trying to give a legit answer for why he likes him or
No, Von
dislikes him.
Joe's not a Tua hater at all.
Yeah, I think Von Joe is legit. Brett, you got a lot of other people out there that are just haters.
Von Joe is in that medium area that I am. He's going to defend Tua versus.
If I could upgrade any
yes,
position,
correct,
I'm going to try to upgrade any position.
I'm back, guys. I'm back.
There he is.
What's up? Oh man.
Because I truly don't care about the.
Gotta go, Vaughn. Gotta go. You're gone for 10 minutes.
Somebody got rid of Vaughn? Oh, wow.
Yep. And who else? Estefan's already gone. Estefan's already gone.
There should be guidelines. The birthday boy cannot be booted off the show.
No. If the host ain't safe, sir, you're not.
I'm just joking.
I'm back. I love it. Let me tell you, y'all going ham with this today. But everybody was getting Pete there for a minute was just like, "You're gone, you're gone." Oh my God.
Hey, but it's good, man.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you did this.
All right. So look, I'll say this. I think that no matter who the quarterback is, I think there should be support for the quarterback, right? But I also think that when you're
when you're looking at the, what do we need to win? Because I think that's the thing people don't want to talk about. Well, they don't talk about. It's not that they don't want to talk about, but they're like, what is, like, with what we have, what's going to give us the best chance to win? With what we have, what is going to give us the best chance to win? And the person that's going to give us the best chance to win right now is Tua Tagovailoa. Point blank.
Correct.
Point blank. There's no arguing that.
Who you gonna throw in there, Josh Rosen?
There's going to be some people arguing that it's Skylar Thompson. I promise you.
That's a. You know how I don't like to say this, but that's a stupid take. All right?
That's moving the needle. That's moving the goalpost, Steven. That's what it is.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
I just wanted to apologize for bringing up the Deshaun Watson thing because I just think that thing went off. Yeah, I was gone for I was gone for a little bit though.
That was great content.
All right, what's the
right
next?
there.
What's
It
the
needed to
next
be
subject?
said.
What's the next subject? Let's somebody bring something up.
That was fine, David.
Do the Dolphins make, do the Dolphins make another
I kicked myself off for 10 minutes.
Do the Dolphins make another signing this offseason? And if so, who it is? Who is
Yes.
it?
They're done signing. I think they're content.
I don't think they're done. I think
Batman muted himself. He's gonna say Debo.
I think they're content now with the roster. Now they just
remember
remember
the Debo
from now on.
Well, listen.
I'm just playing.
We got some more news. We got some more news last night at midnight. I don't know if you guys noticed. Without saying too much, you guys saw there was a little controversy yesterday at San Francisco camp, right?
No, I didn't see that.
Well, look into it. Everybody read into it, and then you guys can put two and two together.
I'll tell you what. What I can say is Trey Lance will be the starter very soon.
You said who? Trey Lance?
Yes.
I
He's
hope
doing
so.
way up better than everybody in that camp.
I want that first round pick.
Concrete, welcome back, Concrete.
I want a high first round pick.
Wait a minute. Did somebody ban Concrete? What did he do?
It was a timeout, I guess.
Pete said Concrete thinks he's safe being quiet. Ha ha. Bye. Come back with a take. So Concrete, do you want to come back with a take? Take yourself off mute, Concrete. You're on mute, Concrete. We can't hear you. Oh man, that's too funny.
My bad.
Hey man, Concrete knows his stuff, man.
Go ahead, Concrete.
Man, what I was saying was I'm just the type of person I refuse to yell and talk over anyone. That's always been me, so I'm not going to start it now. As far as the team, like I said, I said this before. We're going on and on about a 53-man roster that's not set yet, and I would rather that be set than figure out what the problems is and what we need to work to. You know what I'm saying? These little individual problems, yeah, we have them, but we also can address them when it's time when the 53-man roster is actually set. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, both.
Yeah, but are you talking about like as far as starters?
As the team, yeah, the starters and as the team as a whole. Tua's going to be here. I've already set that in my mind. He's going to be here, so I would rather set him. See,
it's not even in your mind. That's the reality. Like that's what's going to happen.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So since he's going to be a starter, I'm gonna just sit back. I want to let him go, see what he can do. He got a better supporting cast around him. I'm not going to prejudge him for what he had before because we already know what he had before, and it's not the same this year.
Not just that. They invested in Tua this year. He's not going anywhere.
Not this year. No, I don't think.
Listen, they in the comments talk about Jimmy G, Skylar Thompson. They done moved off of Teddy B because he done pretty much stunk it up in camp. You can't tell me them not haters. Like, what are you talking about?
Remember Teddy B was the number one quarterback? Remember Teddy B was QB1 3 weeks ago?
Listen, don't go too far. Don't go too far, Rashad. Let's not forget what Pete came out.
MCJB said no ban, just a happy donation, happy Friday. Thank you, MCJB.
Let's not forget that Pete came out last year and said Jacoby Brissett was our best quarterback. Let's not forget that. Let's not act like it never happened.
Oh, hot take.
Pete take.
MCJB got an entry into the Sam Madison.
That was a gas station take. Don't worry.
We don't hear those very often anymore.
Hey, how about this? How about this question before I get banned again? I'm trying to get banned. I want Steven to get as much money as possible. How about this take?
Absolutely.
How about this take?
If you could have one free agent, not via trade, but a free agent that's still available, everybody. I brought this up many times. Who would it be? Like, who would you want as
JC Treader? Give me JC
Von
Treader
Joe.
all freaking day long. Give me JC Treader all day long.
I would take.
The way I see Von Joe working out, I'll take Von Joe.
Yeah.
Let's not kid ourselves. By the way,
you want to know who's a close second, though?
Give me Ruben.
I'll
take Ruben.
And people are going to think this is a crazy take, but I want Ndamukong Suh. Give me Ndamukong
that's
Suh.
my number one. That's my number one.
He's my number two. I
got two controversials. I got two controversials. I like JC Treader, but right now it's not looking pretty. So I'll say Ndamukong Suh one, and I know this is the one that's gonna get me banned for another 10 minutes. Give me Odell Beckham for the cheap.
What? Odell Beckham?
Odell Beckham?
No way. Odell's. I have nothing against the man, but we don't. No, I don't want Odell.
Listen,
Beckham.
he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out like the first, I think, 9 weeks, right, of the season because of injury, and God forbid Tyreek were to go down, then we want Waddle to step up, and I don't want our Super Bowl chances to diminish just because we lost a number one target. If we have Odell Beckham and he's healthy, you don't even have to play. If everybody's healthy, he doesn't have to play, but it's good assurance.
I want y'all to ignore everything that I said 20 minutes ago. Give me Antonio Brown.
What? Both of y'all's takes are crazy.
I said they're crazy takes. They're crazy takes, but hey,
that's the only
make our team
person
better.
I've seen that X can't. That's the only person I've seen X can't check.
We already have a Super Bowl roster. I'm good.
No, but two things, Crypto. You got about seven
Dieter at center, Batman. I'm sorry.
Dieter's not going to play center. It's going to be Connor Williams.
Listen. I'd rather play center myself than Dieter. Put it that way.
Connor
Dieter's going to sign an extension for $150 million.
I say Steven at center.
If Dieter signs an extension, if Dieter signs for
back in the day, I was the starting center, but no, I mean,
if Dieter's going to sign for $150 million,
if Dieter resigns with the Miami Dolphins on a long-term deal, we might as well go trade for Jesse Davis and Devontae Parker to bring them back home. We might as well.
Boy, Batman just saying some
come on, stop it, man.
He's trying to get kicked off.
I'm trying to get kicked off with things like that, bro. What?
He did say he was trying to argue.
Did Batman just say to trade for? If that's the case, we should trade for Jesse Davis.
Is Dieter doing that bad? God damn.
Dieter's an all pro. That's his favorite player, Dravius.
Dieter is Connor Williams will be the starting center. He will be the starting center for this team.
Well, he's the starting center in OTAs.
He'll be the starting center come week 1 when we're playing New England, and I'm there.
You going to that
game? By the way, guys, let me say this. I have a negotiation for 40 Airbnbs, so I can get y'all Airbnbs while you come down here to the football games.
Well, hit up your boy David. Now, let me ask you something. If Odell Beckham were to come here, Batman, let's just play your scenario out. If Odell Beckham were to really come here, you don't think that he would mess up the wide receiver room or the locker room? Batman. Batman, you're not saying nothing. You on mute, Batman. Batman's on mute. Okay. I wanted to know.
No, because I leave. I remember I leave my phone in the car and I jump out from apartment to apartment. I'm delivering mail. So back to the question. Look, Steven, I know that perspective. People want to say same thing with Ndamukong Suh, but then again, people are saying he matured. He got a championship. He got a championship. He matured. But let me put it this way. Odell Beckham, he won a ring, right? He got hurt during the game, so he wants to prove himself that he is worthy enough to be able to get back to that position and win a Super Bowl. And listen, I hate to bring this up, and I know people are going to use it against me, but Miami's a beautiful place to live. Obviously Jarvis Landry's lived here, his best friend.
Don't go there, Batman. Don't you do it.
You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going.
Go there, Batman. Y'all better get the $10.
Get the $10 ready. Get the $10 ready.
Don't you say
Miami's a beautiful city to live in. I don't see why, man. You already got a Super Bowl ring. Come to the retirement home down here in Miami, and bring them home.
Cool.
Who, Jarvis?
Odell Beckham. No, Jarvis signed already. Odell Beckham.
Jarvis is with the Saints.
No. I'm talking about. We talk about everybody on this old line, but y'all just not gonna sit here and y'all just gonna completely glance over, and it has to be coming back to mention. Austin Jackson is protecting Tua's blind side.
Yeah, that came out yesterday.
So we're just not gonna talk about that, right?
Bajo, you're gone again. McGophil just said, "See ya." 12:03. You're back at 12:13.
Well,
how did Bajo just get kicked off again?
Well, to say this,
a good point, though.
They're saying because he's left-handed is his blind side, but the problem is that all the NFL defensive ends are on the right side, so it's not really his blind side.
Not all of them.
I get you, David. I get you. But look at the Bills.
All sides.
Yeah, look at the Bills. They're gonna line up. What's his name from the Broncos? Man, it's hot out here, guys. It's like 95 degrees. Help me out.
Yeah, from the Broncos. What's his name? Von Miller.
Von Miller. If he sees Austin Jackson lining up at right tackle, best believe Von Miller is going to be lining up right in front of him. Best believe.
Remember what Nick Chubb did to Austin? That's when we found out Austin Jackson was flawed. When Nick Chubb got a taste of him.
But in retrospect, like we.
God, I hope not.
No, we don't play the Broncos. But this all respect to McDaniel. Getting Alec Ingold, even though he's going to be hurt. Hopefully he's available for the start of the season. I know he's recovering from surgery. But Alec Ingold being one of the top 3 fullbacks in the league, that's going to help because you can put him behind Austin Jackson to try to help protect Tua a little bit. But, yeah, man, Von Miller's a bad man. And we got to face him week 3, right? No, week 2. No, week 3. Week 3. And let's not kid ourselves. The Ravens are no slouches, too, on that D-line either. So. It's gonna be a nice test for the Miami Dolphins. Let's just say that.
Hey, I just want to say, everybody who's donated today, thank you so much for your donations.
Yes,
greatly appreciated. I will say also that anybody who donated, not only did you get people off, but you got entered to win the Sam Madison jersey giveaway that we're doing on Friday of next week. So you're entered into that. If you paid $50 or more, you get triple the entries. If you donated through Cash App or PayPal under 50, I doubled your entries, but thank you for all your donations up here today, man. They've been greatly appreciated. But yeah, sorry, I just wanted to do that reset real quick. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Finish up.
Anybody else on the free agents?
Yeah, is there concrete? Is there anybody you would like concrete?
I can't think of nobody as of right now. I mean, Sue sounds good, but I can't really think of.
Imagine if Ndamukong
when they're trying to establish their line.
Imagine if Ndamukong Sue came here and shored up that defensive line. Like, I need y'all to think about that real for a second. That's real.
The defensive line is short. Christian Wilkins he was like the second best D tackle last year. I don't remember who was first. Oh, of course, Aaron Donald. But his numbers was pretty legit. He should have went to the Pro Bowl, honestly. He should have been a starter in the Pro Bowl, Christian Wilkins.
Oh, Christian Wilkins. Yeah, I'm talking about. So now anything you get is depth. It's depth, straight depth.
But we still have
Dante Hightower.
He's a free agent?
Yep, linebacker.
Interesting.
But I'll take Reuben Foss over Dante. Dante has lost several steps in the last couple of years.
Hey, Stephen
So
D.
we've been told Reuben Foster could definitely be an option at the end of July. We've been told.
Good show, Stephen D. I got to run. I got a conference call I got to get to. I'll talk to you guys later.
Say quick though, before you leave, whenever you get a chance, send me your address. You got some Devontae Parker cards coming in.
Okay. I need some more paper for my fireplace. That's good.
All wrong.
You guys know that Joe Hayden is still out there. Anthony Barr. Riley.
Oh, Anthony. Riley went to the Jets. He went to go visit the Jets yesterday. That's a guy that I really want.
Andrevius said, I hope y'all know I got paid today. Don't dare piss me off.
Yeah, have a good one, Rashad and David and Concrete and Pamela.
Damn, what about me, Batman? Damn.
You too.
No love.
Later, Crypto.
Hey, I forgot Pamela was up here. She just got the phone flipped up.
Pamela.
Pamela not talking to nobody.
She's upset.
Pamela, are you with us?
Pamela, are you upset with us, Pamela? Take yourself off mute, Pam. You're on mute.
Sorry. I didn't realize I was on mute. I was talking to you.
Hey, Pamela, what's a free agent you would like on the Dolphins? Like a free agent that's still available that you would like for this team?
Well,
Any safeties out there?
Heard somebody mention Joe Hayden. You know, I know he's more towards the end of his career, but he's a pretty good player.
Do we really need to add anybody though to our secondary? Like,
how about Larry
I'll take a safety.
Ogunjabi,
the D tackle,
defensive tackle.
No, I mean, real quick, let's just address: is there any like the secondary? Is there a need to add depth to the secondary?
Can I add to that? So obviously, there's conflicting reports. We heard from Travis Wingfield that Noah Benogamy was doing good. As of yesterday, we got confirmation that Noah's doing bad. Actually, he's doing worse than we thought. So we don't have a backup, and God forbid, if anybody has a wooden table, knock on it, please. We don't have anything backing up Byron or X if they were to go down, because we're not moving Nick Needham from slot. We're keeping him at slot. He's one of the top 5 slot corners in the league. So what are we doing? What are we gonna do? Trill Williams? Are we really gonna bank on that?
I would like to pick up Kevin King. I would pick up
Okay,
Kevin King.
that's a good pickup. But you get what I'm saying, Steven. Who is your guy?
Chris Harrison's out there too.
What's up, KP?
What's going on, KP? Who's your guy in the boundary in case one of these two guys were to go down? Think about it.
I mean, look, I think that in order to here's the thing.
Noah.
So Noah's got to step up. Noah has to step up this year. Like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. If Noah Ibnagany does not step up, it's not going to be good. I'm not saying that our season rests on Noah. I'm just saying that he needs to step up and have a.
Like I said, Travis Wingfield told me himself that he was doing good at the camps, at OTAs, and then yesterday Omar Kelly on the Big O show came out and said Noah has taken a step back.
Noah has?
Nah.
That's what Omar Kelly said yesterday on the Big O show.
So who am I supposed to believe? Am I supposed to believe Travis Wingfield or Omar Kelly? Who am I supposed to believe?
Who wants clicks? Who wants clicks?
I don't know. I would say Omar Kelly's objective. You can't have sun without rain.
A step back though.
Wingfield works for the Dolphins.
I just want to know who should I
go
believe
any
here?
further back?
Should I believe Travis Wingfield, who worked? And by the way, I love Travis. By the way, let's just get that straight. Should I believe Travis, who works for the team, right? Or should I believe Omar, who I believe gets, who has said publicly, I say stuff to get clicks. So I need to know, who am I supposed to believe here? Who is right?
And this is the same Omar Kelly that said, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pat.
Wingfield has no thought about giving information for clicks. We know that is not so with Omar Kelly. I mean, his takes on stuff, I follow him only so I can say crap to him.
Well, come on, Pablo. There's no way that Wingfield is not going to be biased towards the Dolphins who pay his check.
Andre says Travis Wingfield is all flowers and ponies. Omar is all doom and gloom. Believe in the middle of what they're saying. So that means Noah's exactly where he's been for the last 2 years, which, in my opinion, is not good enough.
Well,
a special teamer.
Let me raise a point.
Maybe.
Here. Let me raise a point here to everybody and see. So I'm thinking that when there are parts of our team that were just not clicking, not doing very well last season, and as you bring up those parts and they start clicking and working better, it's going to spread to the entire team. So it's not going to be just an uplift of those parts that weren't working. It's going to be an uplift at every position, because if the offense is on the field and doing their thing, then the defense gets to rest and they can come out and fly around and be crazy. And same vice versa, if the defense is forcing teams to punt way back in their own position, or they're getting turnovers or whatever, you know that an upgrade at a few positions is going to better the entire team.
Hey, who is Amish Rifle? Who's Amish Rifle? I need to know who this is.
What's up, Stephen D? It's Ian.
Ian Baller. Oh,
hey,
hello, Ian Baller.
Eric Fisher's still out there too, by the way, guys.
I do like the photo though. But what do you want to say, Ian Baller?
Well, I was going to talk about Larry Oak and Joby, but I guess I'll go to the Noah thing. Like, I'll wait till I see what he does in training camp before I say, oh, Noah's never going to be anything, or Noah could be a replacement for Byron Jones. I'm just going to wait and see what Noah does with pads and, yeah. But Larry Oak and Joby, why would... It seems like every Dolphins fan wants to get at a player that was cut from another team. There's a reason why they were cut. Now, granted, he wasn't cut. He failed a physical. I don't want him.
Did he? Is that what happened? He
Eric Fisher's still out there too. I don't know if he.
Yeah, he's still out there.
Anthony Barr still out there?
Yeah,
I heard somebody mention Barr earlier. Is Barr?
Yeah, Barr's still free agent. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, but I think Eric Fisher's legs are gone at this point. Like, I think Austin Jackson could be better than Eric Fisher at this point if Austin Jackson improves, but that's a big if.
I'm just saying names that I'm looking on a list here.
Yeah, and there's a reason why they're still free agent. Now, Anthony Barr, I'd be okay. I'd be cool with that, but we just added
Dwayne
a linebacker,
Brown,
so I doubt.
Dwayne Brown is still free agent.
Yeah, but he's a pure left tackle, so are we going to get him as a backup? I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's 50, yeah.
He's like
37. And he's a pure left tackle, so we're not going to get him as a right tackle.
Trucker Lance, guys.
Hey, Trucker.
He's out here trucking the Lance. His Lance. Lance? That does sound right. Anyways, Lance, what's up, Lance? Lance, can you hear us, Lance?
Careful. Stay on the road. Be careful. So
hey,
I
just want to say it was an honor to be banned with the $10 timeout that I introduced as an idea the other day.
So I wanted to speak to Ian's
I'm honestly
comment.
funny how crazy it's been. Like, people have been getting banned left and right today.
At this point, I'm trying to bankrupt Andreas.
Someday you made the most money, huh?
I want Andreas to spend his whole paycheck on
It's not, but nonetheless, it's been fun. Like, it's been a fun today.
I wanted to speak to Ian's comment. I wanted to say that I understand what you're saying about players being dropped from teams, but just because a player wasn't successful with one team or one scheme doesn't mean that they're not a quality player and couldn't benefit the Dolphins depending on their abilities and how they roll.
But we got inside players that can run stop. He's mostly a run stopper. He's not a good pass rusher, and it's not like he was going to play, but he just didn't pass the physical. Like, he pass the physical now, I doubt it. We'll see.
Hot take.
Well, here's the other thing too. So there have been times when a player, when somebody says, "I'll pass," that they'll fail one physical, will pass it somewhere else. So not all physicals are done the same, I believe, in my opinion. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure teams might overlook something.
And I have one name for you, Drew Brees. Drew Brees.
Drew Brees didn't pass the Dolphins physical.
Exactly.
Yeah, he sure did.
There you go.
I'm just
saying. But we're not going to sit here and just say that Larry Ogunjobi is someone special. Like, Drew Brees showed flashes of being special even when he failed the physical. Larry Ogunjobi is just another guy. He's just a good quality depth defensive end.
That's a fair statement. And to Pamela's point too. Pamela also said, look, there's some players that might have played bad somewhere else, but here they might actually be good. I would also say that by the way, KP, Rick Spar says actually the $10 timeout was his idea. El Capitan suggested the 20, and I said, great idea, $10 timeout. I have the receipt. Ooh,
Go
KP
back and check the
Rick.
record. Go back and check the record. I'm the first person to mention it in the chat. Go back
What are we
and check.
talking about? What are we talking about, guys?
Tony, where are you at today?
So
Tony?
what? I was the first one to get kicked off.
This is too much.
These are all going down in history. Y'all are all part of history.
Tony Manzano, get up here, Tony Manzano.
Man. Oh,
Bon
here
Joe,
comes
I left you
Andreas.
in the back room too long. I'm sorry. Bon
AJ Johnson's still a free agent too.
Here comes
Linebacker.
Andreas with Anthony Manzano
Andrevius.
coming out.
Anthony's
Here
here.
comes Andreas.
Anthony's here, Andrevius.
Hey, everybody,
Can
be
y'all
quiet.
hear
Be
me?
quiet. I'm back, you mother. No, we can't hear you. I'm talking, you mother suckers. Okay, I'm back.
Your mother.
Okay. I'm back, you mother suckers. Okay. You can't take me for my bad takes. Okay. I'm back.
Oh, don't say that, because Dravius and Level 2 Noob have been talking about we're ready. They got the hands on the
Listen,
trigger.
level 2 noob. First off, level 2 noob got my back.
Anthony is about to get a lifetime ban from Andreas on a Friday, man. This sucks.
So I'm back, you mother suckers. So, but hold on. Again, we spent hours, days, months talking about how this guy Jesse Davis got Tua killed, and now we have Austin Jackson over
Donate
there.
on Cash App or
Okay with
PayPal,
it?
Pete.
Yes, I'm okay with it because Jesse Davis could not move his legs. At least Austin Jackson can move his legs.
Is this EM Baller?
He can't
Yes.
pass.
At least
block.
Austin Jackson can shuffle his feet.
Can he?
Yeah, let's not forget that Austin Jackson is an athletic freak. He's an athletic freak, so don't
He
you
is?
dare compare him to Jesse Davis.
He cannot pass block.
Is there another
He can
Austin
pass block
Jackson on this
efficient.
roster? The man is athletic as hell. We're not gonna sit here and deny it. Now, can he block? Is another question.
Okay, in the running game, Batman.
Athletic
in the running
where?
game. In the running
No,
game,
he's bad in the
got
running game. He's
He
no,
get pushed back.
the
pretty
running game. That's
fast?
about it.
Yeah, that's
The running
athletic,
game,
all
that's
right.
about it. Not in the
Yeah, but
passing
it's also a
game.
new blocking
The
scheme,
passing-
so we'll see how he does
Pass blocking?
with while being a moving blocker. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, he can't block at all.
Everybody want to see.
Me and
Look
Vaughn
at that.
on
Look what Pam has. Look what Pam has.
There you go. There's my new picture. Check it
Is that a
out.
Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Yes,
Brady?
real-
Oh,
Did you
never
say
mind.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, that's number 13.
What is that?
Hello.
That's number 13 post cocaine.
That's
Post
James
cocaine
Brady.
number
Pokemon
13.
card.
Bon Joe said it was a Pokemon card.
Yeah, not a Pokemon. Yeah, I wouldn't call
I wish it was a
Marino
Pokemon card
anything to
because
do with Pokemon.
right now, I would love to choose him right now. Dan Marino, I choose
Marino,
you.
I
Wouldn't we
choose
all?
you.
I'll choose him with the cocaine taking.
Pick a guy. Hey, pick a guy and let it fly.
Whoa.
All right,
He's a
so
man.
all right, I have a good question. Name one player that you're going to say that's going to have a down year this year, and one player that you think is going to have a good year this year on our team. A person that's going to have a good year and a good.
Brendan
and a person
Jones
that's
down.
Miles Gaskin, if he's on the team, he's gonna have a bad year.
Hold on, I'll go around. Rashad down. Who up? Rashad.
Who's up? Byron Jones.
So you
Yeah, I
have
said
Brandon
it.
Jones down, Byron Jones up. David, who's going to have a down year? Who's going to have a good year?
Good year will be Tua. Bad year will be Tyreek Hill because he's not going to get as much as what he got.
David, I don't like that take, David. I don't like that take,
No, I'm just joking. I wanted to be kicked off for 10 minutes.
Oh, Tyreek.
His
No, I don't
point
think
was good,
Tyreek.
though, Stephen. His point was good because what he said, it's not that he's not going to play well.
No,
it's
he's gonna
that
do good.
he's not
It's
going to
just-
get as many ticks because we got a huge group of people that we can go between. So his take wasn't bad. It was a good take.
Well, thank you.
Bye-bye, Rashad. That is terrible. Brandon
See ya.
Jones takes a step forward. All right, Rashad, we're gonna go out for 10 minutes. All right, KP, who's gonna have a good year? Who's gonna have a bad year?
Good year, Javon Holland. I think he builds on that success. Bad year, that's a difficult one. Thinking the backfield, but I don't want to say Tua to cause that whole ruckus anymore. But let's go with Tyreek Hill. I think David made a sensible argument why Tyreek's numbers are going to go down.
Oh my God, I don't like that. Take it all. Concrete.
That doesn't mean he's not going to have 20 touchdowns. I'm just saying, yards wise.
Concrete, up year, down year. Concrete.
I got Javon Holly having a good year. And I'm gonna go with Byron Jones down year.
That's that one is, I think, a very educated. I agree with that actually. Batman, good year, bad year. Who's gonna have an up year? Who's gonna have a bad year?
So as far as up, I have a feeling Jalen Phillips is going to have about 15 sacks this season. He's going to have full year and the dirt. 15 sacks, and then it's slash between him and Tua for MVP and the NFL. And then the bad is going to be Teddy Bridgewater because he's going to look like a dead fool.
Oh,
I didn't say the full word. He's going to look like a fool because he's never going to touch the field.
That's right.
Okay.
Great take.
Lance, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Kind of. You could try to give us a good year and a bad year.
Hey, what's up, Lance?
Trucker before he gets a. Oh man, Pete said Trucker before he gets a word. Take a break with that take. Lance didn't even get a chance.
Pete, man, Pete's awesome.
He's breaking the bank today. I love it. I love it. Spray kindness, baby.
I already did concrete. I did Batman. Amish rifle. Good year, down year.
Good year, I'll say Jalen Phillips. Down year, he's not going to be bad, but I'll say a down year compared to other years is Byron Jones.
Okay.
Other take. That was my other player. Good choice.
Bonjo, good year, bad year.
First of all, Imoto Soka, I go first, okay? All right. I go first, Imoto Soka. You ready for this? Bad year?
Yes.
Bad year,
Xavier Howard.
Do you mean bad or down?
Down year, Xavier Howard.
But not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just down.
Down, bad, but worse than before.
That's because Holland's going to take all the interceptions.
No, Xavier Howard's been playing on those bad knees for a while now, so I think it's going to start to deteriorate. We've been on borrowed time.
Catch up to him. Okay, I hope you're.
Yeah,
wrong,
we've been playing on borrowed time for a while now. And up year, who's gonna have a great year? I gotta say, this kid, Jalen Phillips, man.
How many sacks, Von Joe?
I like that Jalen Phillips, man.
How many sacks,
Von Joe? Same thing with
a full 17 games. He got to give me at least 14 sacks.
What about you, Ian Baller? That you mentioned Phillips too. How many sacks do you think he gets?
Oh, 1 second. I'm curious. I'll say 13 or 14, but he's going to get a lot of pressures. And if he doesn't get the high sack numbers, he's still going to have a great year because he's going to be everywhere. Like last year, he got a good amount of sacks, but there was a lot of times where he was right there and the quarterback just barely got the ball out.
Steven, real quick, final take because me and my wife about to do some wine tasting, so I gotta go. But
wine tasting is awesome.
Of course. So and pick up a couple bottles while we at it.
That sounds like a good game. That sounds like a good day right there.
Where can I get hired? I want hired.
But I want to say, guys, spread positivity. Listen, it's a beautiful community, guys. I love the energy that was here today. Even when we got a little spicy, we were all respectful. So guys,
we all got spicy too.
I don't eat that, but I heard it's very inconsistent. You don't know if you're gonna get a good one or you're gonna get a bad guy.
There we go.
Got him.
There we go.
That was good. That was
good. That was a one hand clap. One hand clap. That's good.
So
he
I'm gonna highlight you guys.
For you to dunk.
Guys, take care of your family. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. Love you all.
Hey, be safe with that wine
Back
tasting.
at you.
Be safe. Be safe with that wine tasting. Be safe with
Kindness Friday, Bonjo. We love you.
Take care. Have fun tasting that wine.
All right, who's your mom's favorite quarterback?
Your mom's favorite quarterback is Baker Mayfield.
Level 2 noob. What's up, level 2 noob?
Oh my goodness.
Level
What's
2
going
noob.
on?
Do you still have the Alexander picture you printed out?
I'm sure I threw it away. I think I still have the picture saved on my computer somewhere.
We need another impersonation of Alex.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Still the funniest thing in the world. All right, level 2 noob. Up year, down year. Who's gonna have an up year?
Don't forget me, Steven.
I won't.
I
Pam.
actually
said
agree with
the
Bon
lady-
Joe. I think Xavier Howard's going to have a down year.
What is up with that take? Why? Why do y'all think that? The man has done nothing but prove y'all wrong for the last 2 or 3 years. Just so y'all know.
It's just one of those things.
But when I have, by the way, when
right.
I have that feeling about Russell Wilson, I get creamed for it. When y'all have that feeling about it, level 2 noob, it's just a feeling. It's okay.
I'm not saying he's going to have a bad
Russell
year.
Wilson feeling. But you said he's going to have a down year. So what does
I think
that
he's
look
going to
like?
just fall off a little bit. I'm not talking about anything drastic.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, who do you think's going to have a good year?
It's going to surprise you coming from me, but Tua.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I think it's going to be difficult for him not to improve, even just a little bit.
I've been telling people this. I'm like, even if y'all don't like Tua, how do you not improve with this team that they put around him? Like, you got to suck. You got to straight suck. And he doesn't straight suck. So
put some respect on MVP of the 2022-2023 season. I said it here first.
Who was that?
That was Batman. That was your favorite,
right.
Batman.
Batman, give me a second. I'm going to put you in timeout.
All right, Pamela.
He's gonna do it too. He's gonna do it too.
One up and one down, Pamela.
I'm trying to break the record for going backstage for the most in one day. I'm trying to break the record on the first day.
Takes like that, it's going to happen.
He's trying to take people's money is what he's trying to do.
Pamela.
Well, I was kicked up for a day, Batman. So
one up and one down, Pamela.
Okay, so I've got two, and they're totally different. So I got up the Miami Dolphins, down Buffalo. Watch and see that we don't.
No, it's got to be a player on the team.
I know. That's why I said I have two.
You're changing the rules, Pamela.
I know. That's why I said I have two. So I definitely think Tua is going to be on the rise, and I'm hoping he totally balls out. But like was just mentioned, there's no way he's not going to improve with what he's got around him. And I kind of have to agree with the Tyreek Hill only because, not that he's going to have a down year, but it's going to be less because of
his
all
stats
the talent.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because of Waddle and because of
So here's my problem. So I said down year, right? I said who's going to have a good, who's going to improve, who's going to have a down year. Okay. Now, what I will say to this is I have a problem with y'all saying Tyreek's going to have a down year because even if his stats aren't the same, he's going to open up the field so much for other players, which improves the team.
It does improve the team.
So I don't think that's considered a down year. And I also think that he knows what he's walking into.
Okay, can I change my pick?
Now, hold on, David. Now, my person that I believe is going to have a down year, true down year, all right, is I truly believe Myles Gaskins is going to have a down year.
If he's on the roster, yes.
If he's on the roster, exactly.
But what if he isn't? What if he isn't? What if he isn't on the roster, Steven? What if he isn't on the roster, though?
If I had to have a hot take, I don't think Myles Gaskins makes the team.
We know that already, Steven. What I'm saying is, if he's not on the roster, who's going to have a down year that's on the roster?
Exactly.
I want to change both of my picks, by the way.
Hold on, David. Man, that's tough.
Because it is tough, and I think your pick was a cop out, Steven. Just calling you out.
Okay, all right. Then,
it was a cop out. Myles Gaskins had a horrible season last year. You think it's going to get worse if he stayed on the roster?
He averaged 1.9 yards per carry. It's horrible.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
He's definitely on the uprise.
Our offensive line was bad, but
all right, you ready? You ready?
Saquon White is looking better than Gaskins.
You ready to see who's going to have a down year?
Who is it?
Our tight end.
I was just gonna say that.
Gesicki. Because there's too many weapons coming out of the backfield. There's really good wide receivers, and he I think he'll have a down year.
Can I give you some
just gonna
pushback?
say that.
It's not a bad.
Can I give you some pushback? I think two players that are going to shine because obviously Tyreek and Waddle are going to be covered all day, every day, 24/7, 7-Eleven.
Could be Gaskin.
I think Gesicki. It's going to be between Gesicki and Cedric Wilson. I think they're going to take turns eating teams alive in the middle of the field, Steven. So I think
middle of the field,
either one of they're going to eat all day.
I think Mike is going to have a bad year, but the other tight end, what's his name?
No.
Durham Smythe.
Smythe. No.
Yeah.
What? I think he's going to eat.
Robert Hunt.
There's no more two tight ends. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think Gesicki's going to have the down year. My person to have the up year is Javon Holland. I think Javon Holland's going to be Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
That guy's a stud.
Good pick. Good pick, Steven.
But bro, I'm just saying, I really believe it. Andrevia says, I never say this, Steven, but Steven, you don't know football. Why am I it's a fair assessment. You don't have to agree with it. I'm just saying my view of it is you have a revamped backfield where they're going to have plays of running backs not only getting the ball, but coming out of the backfield to catch passes.
But wait, Andreas is right.
No, he's not.
Coming from the 49ers offense, the tight end.
Greg Kittle, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
But even the 49ers didn't have the weapons that the Dolphins have on offense
but
this year.
But look at Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Travis Kelce has become the best tight end in NFL history playing with Tyreek. It opened it up more for the tight end.
Cap for Life, what's up, Cap for Life? Do you disagree with me, Cap for Life? Is that why you're up here?
Cat for Life, MrMan.com.
Cap, you're on mute or something. You're not on mute, but I don't hear you. Get in where you fit in, Cap. Look, that's just what I believe. I believe that he's gonna have it. Like you asked me on the spot. I think Gaskins is the person. I don't even think he makes the team.
Yeah, Gaskin was my obvious choice, but that's why I didn't.
Yeah, and I don't think, and I think every time we try to doubt Xavier Howard, he laughs at us. So I'm not going to sit here and be the one to say Xavier's going to have a down year.
One thing I want to say about Xavier that he's had his injuries right early in his career and throughout his career. But again, if someone is sitting in a wooden table, wooden chair, please knock on the chair. For the last 2 seasons, Xavier Howard, whatever he's doing, whatever he's eating, whatever his work ethic, whatever he's doing is working. So I love it. Continue it, please.
Did I say Greg Olsen? I meant George Kittle. I'm sorry. I guess I'd say Greg Olsen. Okay, but the most fun thing about Steven is getting everyone's name wrong. You knew what I meant. I'm sorry. I said Greg Olsen. I meant George Kittle.
Steven, let me ask you that question. I've been wanting to ask you this for about a year and a half. Steven, when you pronounce names, do you do it on purpose? Like you say the names wrong on purpose?
No.
Like when you mention like names of other players and stuff, like I ask myself, are you saying it on purpose? Like
Mike Gesicki.
No. I'm talking about in general when you're trying to pronounce a name, like
Xavier Howard,
like Sam McGuavin, like you've been saying in Guavin. You've been saying like okay, but you in other times you've said different names for different players.
give me like the first name or initials, and I'll try to say the name because I don't think I say it wrong.
What about Noah? Can you say Noah?
Noah Igbenogany.
Okay, that's good.
Good one.
Who else? What'd you say, Pam?
No, I'm just saying in general. I like almost every episode.
Don't tell me to pronounce anybody's name.
Dan Orlovsky.
That's good too.
What else? Bring it, guys. Let's go.
I can't do it.
Charge y'all $1 a name that I can get right. I'm not. Y'all ain't gonna call me out on my
stuff. You'll be rich for me.
No. It's sometimes I'm like, is Steven really just trying to say the name on purpose wrong? Like I'm like, I gotta start writing it down when I hear it, and then I'll tell you about it.
Trubisky.
Yes.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Trubisky.
What about Tua?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I can't do that.
Boy, y'all, boy, I wish my kids were here to hear me talk like this. Boy, I got skills.
I didn't want to bring this up,
I
but you
believe
did
that
call
he
Dan
does.
Marino Dan Marino once.
Marino.
Dan Marino.
Oh.
Wait,
Dan,
you call him Dan Marino? For real?
Dan Marino. If I did, I was like talking fast, but I
Yeah,
don't.
he was talking about time he got to meet Dan, and I think he just got hung up on it. But yeah, he called him Dan
Because
Marino.
I was so in the moment. Maybe that's what it was. But
That's like MCJB.
And
My
that
friends calling.
happens.
That's like
When
my
you
friends
talk
calling
on a
MCJB.
show like this, you
yeah,
have
no,
to.
no, Andrevius. Andrevius said I said Orlovsky. Dan Orlovsky.
That's like my friends in Fort Myers Beach at the Dolphins party calling MCJB. They were confusing him and calling him MJ00.
Tua Tagovailoa is his name. Tua
It's
Tagovailoa.
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 Tag.
It's not Tagovailoa.
Tagovailoa level 2. I'm gonna make a jersey with the number 1 that just says tag. You're it. Tag, you're it. Tua tag, you're it. You're it. Nobody else laughs.
That's not a bad nickname. That's not a bad nickname. That's pretty good, Stephen. That's
Y'all are
good.
picking up. It's Tunga. Mick said no.
Tagovailoa.
It's Tagovailoa.
No, it's Tagovailoa.
I'm definitely gonna get another ban for this one. But why don't we call him the nickname I gave him, and that's the King of the Fourth.
Mediocre.
The King of the Fourth.
Why did you go? Why did you say that? Was that EM? No, who said mediocre?
I couldn't help it.
He's the King of the Fourth. He's the King of the Fourth, and he will be the King of the Fourth.
Everybody, keep the receipts on this. Keep the receipts on this.
Hey, look, I don't believe that. I'm just saying it. Tagovailoa. Tungo. He's not a Dalmatian. He's not a Pogo or Pago, whatever.
No, it's Pongos. Come on, Steven, it's Pongo.
It's Pongo. I did mess up that one. There you go. You got me on that one.
Listen, I have to say that when you do a show like this and you're talking a lot and trying to remember stuff, there's no way that any of us wouldn't stumble over a few pronunciations.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
And also, I like to invert, like I put words together. I do it all the time, and it's not on purpose.
You guys aren't going to call me out on my
No.
BS.
No.
Just don't ask me to pronounce anybody's name.
We love you, Steven. Number 1 morning show, Miami Dolphins morning
Trying to
show.
call me out on my own show, Batman. What? How dare you? How dare you? Blasphemous.
I think it's a reasonable question, and because I am the one that gives everybody a funky name. Remember, I'm the one. I have my hate list.
Funky. All right, one last question before I do final thoughts of the day. Just to see who. Cap, are you in here, Cap?
Yeah, they got pub subs for like $4 at Publix, man. They got the chicken tender for $5.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to lunch. What? Are you serious? What are you going to do?
I hate Cap for Life. Just so you know, I'm really upset with you for saying that because I don't have Publix up where I'm at.
Hey, but when you come down here, Steven, we got you.
You got to get
I'm going to bring you a sandwich. I'm going to bring you a sandwich from Fan Week.
I am now depressed because now you have just reminded that I don't live near a Publix and I love Publix.
I'm going to bring you one on Fan Week at the Hard Rock. I'm going to bring you one.
How far?
I'm going to hold you to that.
Steven, how far is North Carolina to you?
Huh?
How far is North Carolina to you from you?
6 hours, 7 hours.
Well, you can drive 6 hours because there's a Publix in North Carolina.
I'm not driving 6 hours for a $4 pub when gas is $10 a gallon. No, thank you.
By the way, Publix is on his way up there too. By the way,
I've driven an hour and a half for some Waffle House.
It costs more for a gallon of gas than it does for a Publix sub. Let's just put that in perspective.
Hey, but what's the deal with the Publix subs today? What do you need to do? A coupon? What do you got to take, Cap?
You got to take yourself there before lunchtime. That's what you need to do.
On my way.
First of all, Publix ain't paying for no promotion on my channel. You over here promoting the heck out of them, son. They are good subs, though. I do love the Publix. Real talk. There's been times in the past I flew into Fort Lauderdale. Solos picked me up, and I'm like, bro, First stop, Publix. We got to go get a sub from Publix. No lie.
With the boar's head, though. With the boar's head, not the regular, the boar's head.
So the way Solo does it is Solo takes the bread and has them pull out the bread out of the like the bread out of the bread, if that makes any sense. So you just have like the outside of the bread. Yeah, you just have the crust. Which I never knew that was a thing till Solo did that. Never.
It lowers the carbs. Yeah. He's eating low carb.
Never heard that a day in my life at all. All right, Cap. Do you have a problem with any of my takes today, Cap?
No, I'm just confused at the part is, OTAs brought out like some type of like contradictory stuff as far as like the offense doing well, the secondary doing bad, and then we're starting to hear that the offense is doing bad and the secondary is doing well. So it's like, either Tua's doing well or either Noah's doing well or they're not. One or the other. And we're getting conflicting reports right now. So I just can't wait for training camp. I really can't.
Hey, Cap, by the way, thank you for saying happy birthday, too, by the way.
No, you got it, brother. You got it, man. Many more. Many more.
Hey, Steven, when is Solo dropping that album this month? When is it dropping?
It's like June 29th or something.
Oh,
let me look.
No, Solo got the album coming out. Everybody be ready for that.
Yeah, we got to support that. We totally have to support that.
6/16. So it's coming out in 6 days. Solo's new album, The Last Chance.
Woo.
Shout out to the Honorable Solo D.
Shout out.
Yep, that's the man.
I do love me some Solo.
Called The Last Chance?
Yeah, that's the name of his album, The Last Chance. Sort of
Is
like
it a diss track?
I was literally, you beat me to it. I was like, it's definitely for Tua. Definitely for Tua.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know who this is, but I have a feeling I know who it is. I like fish sticks. Who is this?
Yeah.
Who's this? Is this EM Baller?
Yes, it's EM
He's
Baller.
all over the place today. Ian. He's trying to be all incognito.
All right, so tell me what are y'all doing this weekend?
Working.
Oh. My wife is taking me out to dinner.
Nice.
Or breakfast, one of the two. I don't remember.
Once I get off of work, I'm going on my second job. Then I'm going to try to hit up the arcades tonight. Got to work in the morning.
Do you say arcades? Are they still
Yeah, man, I'm going to go to the arcade, man. Have me some fun. It's been a while since I've been to an arcade.
Like, are we talking Dave and Buster's or like a real arcade?
A lower end Dave and Buster's for the poor people.
That sounds like something at the mall. That sounds like something they have at the mall.
Pretty much. It's like not even a mall. It's one of those. It's one of those strip malls.
It's not
even a
Game
mall. No.
What is that? Inside
a shopping center. Called? Inside a shopping center.
Where you going? The Omni? You going to the Omni?
I go on Arcade Odyssey. They got $4 beers tonight. I'm headed over there.
Oh, so you're going for the cheap alcohol? I got you. That makes
sense.
Well,
tell me
if
where,
it's a
bro.
$4 beer, it better be good. Better be good beer for $4.
It's amazing beer. It's called Hop for Teacher. It's an IPA. It's really good beer.
Oh, nice.
Hop for Teacher. Good song.
That's a good song. So, Batman, I didn't know you were the mailman. Do your mail recipients know that you're Batman?
No, not at all. Actually. I talk
under the cover of night.
I talk with 4 people. I talk about the Finns, and like I've never told them I got a YouTube. I want to, but no. Right now, I just want to keep it undercover.
You should be like, hello, my name. Hold on, let me do my name is Batman, and I deliver the mail.
That's right.
You should watch my YouTube channel. That should be like.
Well, I want to know what Batman's second
Batman.
job is. What's your second job, Batman?
I love the
Pamela. He fights crime at night.
The Lego movie. I love the Lego movie Batman.
I gotta see that one. I haven't seen that one. So
what's your second job, Batman?
It was good.
On Fridays, I clean an office. It's 2-story office. I mop the floors. Nothing fun, but it pays the groceries.
Batman, why
that's
you
not a
stealing my
bad job.
business?
You put on a headset and do your thing. That's not a bad job at all.
The headset and I listen to the YouTubes I missed out throughout the day.
Put your headsets on.
Right now, Cap has me driving to Publix right now. I'm here about to turn into Publix.
Bro,
Go get
stop
it.
talking
Get
about
it, Batman.
Publix, yo. Y'all suck. I hate y'all so much.
Hey,
See,
everybody,
now I'm going too now.
has everybody hit the like? Everybody hit the like.
Hit the like. No, only
Steven, how many likes you got? How many likes you got right now, Steven?
54 likes today.
Oh, my.
I know.
On David's birthday, we're really going to do this, guys. 50 likes. Come on, guys.
Give us some likes.
Hit the like button if you haven't done so already.
Wait, it's David's birthday?
It's David's birthday.
Oh, let me go hit the dislike
Y'all
button.
enjoy
Real
the
quick.
content, hit the like button.
Hit the dislike. Also, if you guys donate to the channel in increments of 10, you will be entered to win a Sam Madison autographed jersey that we are giving away next Friday. If you donate $50 or more, I triple your entry. If you donate on Cash App or PayPal under 50, I double your entry. But yeah, you'll be entered to win into that. Or if you just want to donate for the sake of donating and helping the channel grow, that is great too. And hit the like button and share. You know what I really need help with? I need y'all to share. I need more people to know about the #1 Miami Fan Morning Show. That's where I need the most help right now. We need more people to know about us. Okay? So it needs to grow. Grow. Like a sprout. So you got to pour water on it. Nobody's listening to me. I feel like y'all are.
I'm listening. I'm sharing as we're speaking. I'm sharing as we're speaking.
If I get 20 people to share right now on social media, I will pick one of the... Batman will send you a cool football card. If 20 people share on social media right now. Right, Batman? You're going to do that?
We could do that. We could do that.
I just volunteered.
I just shared.
There's one. 19 more to go. Let's go. And tag people in your share and tweet. Tag 10 people in your share and tweet too. Because just because you share it, you need to tag people. Hey guys, there's this
I shared it in my
morning
group.
show.
I shared it in my group. So
Well, you still need to tag 10 people. Let's go.
Man, I'm hearing the subs are full price, man. I don't know what Cap is talking about.
Batman, you're about to get a 10-minute timeout. I'm not playing with you. Stop talking about public subs.
he's calling out the lie. He's calling out the lie.
All right, we're gonna do final thoughts of the day. David,
Batman, you need to.
Final thought of the day, David. Final thought of the day. It's your birthday.
Final thought of the day. Can you save me for last because I have a little long-winded.
You know what? It is your birthday. I will save you for last, David. That's
Perfect. Thank you.
But if somebody 10-minute times you, I'm just saying you better watch out.
That's okay. I'd rather you have the money than if that happens.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's sweet, David. Very sweet.
Pete, or not? What are you doing? What is this? What are you doing, Batman? Where are you at, Batman?
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
No, you did not. Somebody get Batman on out of here for me, please.
I'm about to tell the lady. I'm about to tell her. Cat for Life sent me. He said the subs were 50% off. I was gonna say it on air, but she's busy. They're not half off. They're not.
Oh, maybe it was just one Publix. I don't know.
Concrete. Final thought of the day. Concrete.
We spread kindness Friday. Hit the like button. Hey, today was mad dope. Y'all donated like crazy to get people kicked off the panel. This is the most I ever seen.
It was funny. It was funny.
So much fun.
Yeah.
It made it so much fun.
I agree.
Hey, there's up for everybody. Much love to everybody. Enjoy y'all weekend. And like I said, spread kindness, yo.
See you out there, Concrete. See you out there.
Alrighty, who do we make next? We'll make Pamela next.
I'd be glad to go next. So, thank you, Stephen, so much for getting us all together. We have some great relationships. Even if you disagree with me, I still love you. But thanks, Stephen, always. And I love Kindness Fridays. They're beautiful. But my final take is what I said before. Dolphins up, Buffalo down. We're going to at least split. At least.
Well, I hope we sweep them, but I'll take a split. I'll take a split. I'm with it.
Can I go next, guys?
All right, Pamela, are you done? I just want to make sure
I'm
you're
done. That was it. Yes.
Hey,
See you
Pamela,
guys.
much love.
good,
We
Pamela.
appreciate you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right, now Batman. Somebody could still pay $10 to cut your final thought off. So make it long and horrible so people do that.
No, I'm here ordering. And much love to everybody, man. Appreciate Steven keeping the show long today, man. We love it. Spread kindness, man. If you guys can do something kind for somebody again, whether it's the gas station, grocery store, or wherever you're at, if you're at the toll, pay for the person behind you, do something kind for somebody. Much love to everybody. Thank you again for having me, Steven. And everybody fins up. Have a blessed weekend and a safe weekend.
Thank you, brother. I hope you choke on that sub, Batman.
Yeah, hey, that's not kind.
Said it. I'm so mad at that subs. You're not just going to show me a picture of public subs that I don't have no publics around here and then just walk away. I feel some type of way right now. Thank you, Cap for Life, for starting that. Cap. All right, level 2 noob. Final thought of the day for you, sir.
First off, happy birthday, David. I didn't say it earlier.
Thank you, Noob. I appreciate it.
Other than that, Steven, I just want to say I love the show, man.
I love having
I wouldn't know what to do with my mornings other than play golf if I was watching this stuff. So
I want to play a round of golf with you when I come down there, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, man. If you play,
awesome,
we play
bro.
for money.
You're awesome.
You better bring your wallet, and I don't lose often.
See, but I don't bet. Remember, I don't gamble. I just play. I play for fun.
Yeah. Bring somebody to do your gambling for you, because that's how golf is played.
See, maybe
Yep.
I might do that. Maybe
Fair
we'll bring
enough.
Solo and we'll watch Solo hack at nothing because I don't know if he knows how to play golf. I don't think he does.
All right. And my final thought is the swear jar's not real. Fuck shit, damn.
How can I beat that? How can I beat that? I can't beat that. I don't cuss, that's why. But my final thought is this. I want everybody to know and put Stephen D and Miami sports music to legit be number one in the Miami atmosphere of morning shows.
Yeah.
We have to do that. And there's going to be a time where it's going to be, believe me. I think because you have good content, you have good people on this program, and it's going to be the number one morning show in the history of the Miami Dolphins. I'm telling you, that's where we want to go. Also, at nighttime, I'm going to throw Batman and Geo, the number one nighttime show, also as well. And throw Larry in there as well. So let's do this. Let's get these programs number
when
one.
Batman's eating a public sub. Never mind.
That's why I said it. Let them eat it, because then we'll get you Publix. Don't worry about it. I'll buy you a whole bunch of Publix. I'll buy you a whole bunch of subs, bro, when you come down.
Some public subs.
Oh yeah, they're very good. So let's make these shows number one on social media. Let's make them number one. And God bless you, Steven. And we'll be talking. We talked before. I'm telling you, stuff is gonna happen. Just be patient.
Fingers
all right.
Sitting here patiently.
I know. I have to be
David,
patient.
enjoy your birthday.
Thank you so much. Have a good one, man.
Miami Sports Music's number one Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers. I'm your host, Stephen D. We did over 3 hours today. It's almost 1 o'clock. Good day. Good day. It was a great day. Thank you for all of your donations. We had one of the highest donation days we've ever had. But what I liked about it was we had fun with it. And I think that was the point of what I wanted to do, was make it like nobody is safe. Even I got kicked off today for 10 minutes. I love it. I think it brings a very different dynamic to the show. We're definitely going to keep it. The other thing that I enjoyed about today's show too is just the different philosophies and different ideas and the way people see different things. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to see that. Keep up the keep up the content, Mr. Stevens. I appreciate it. Good weekend to all, and that should only be allowed on Friday, Steven. I am at least. 1, 2, 3, 4 Fs. It was really fun. It's a block party. Great show. Good show. I appreciate it. I appreciate all these words. Thank you. I don't want to be cut, but $10 was my idea. You're welcome, Rick Spar says. That's between you and whoever, and KP, and probably Chris. Y'all are the best fans in the world. I love you all. My Spread Kindness Friday is you never know what somebody's going through. You never know if somebody's having a really bad day. Make sure you are being kind to people. Just be kind. If you are somewhere and there's bad service, or you didn't get your order right, or what, do not be mean to people. Maybe they shouldn't be doing that job, but don't be mean to people. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know what type of day they're having. I think kindness is the cure to all and making this world a better place. And that's what I want to do. Like public subs, it makes the world a better place. And I'm so mad at Cap for Life and Batman today. And then Batman for actually going there and how dare he? How dare he? I can't, I just... I don't know, but I will let you know, Pamela. I will let you know. Okay? All right. AA with the fake super chat. That's not a real super chat, AA. David and Natasha, LOL. I love you all. Enjoy. Hit me up on social media at Stephen D, SKPL. Spread kindness, positivity, and love. I will see y'all. I don't know if I'll see y'all on Monday. Maybe I will. I'm not sure yet. I got a lot of stuff to do. So we'll see you. I love y'all. Peace. I'm giving y'all kisses. I'm giving y'all hugs. You're all the best fans in the world. Okay? Peace and hair grease from me. I love you all. Did I mention that I love you guys? I love all of you. I love you. I love you. I even love you. Yes, you. I love you today. And you're going to have a great day today. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but I'm sure one of you needs to hear this. I love you. I do. I love you. Just so you know that. Hope that made your day. Okay? All right, Miami Sports Music. Let's go. Clock Blockers on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.